All right, I am live. Hey everybody, thank you for watching. I know it's been a long time since I've done live video. Today I'm going to be interviewing social media influencer from Liberia, clearly. And today's video will be very interesting because this lady she been involved into Liberia a lot. Before I continue, I'm still waiting for her to come, so you guys bear with me. She's gonna come on soon. Um, Before we continue on this, I just want to let you know you can comment on our Facebook page if you're watching from Facebook. If you haven't followed us on YouTube, the channel is called Liberian TV Network on YouTube. It's easy to find. You can just type in Liberian TV and you'll be able to find us on YouTube. On Facebook, it's Liberian TV Network. You can find us there. If you're watching from my page, my Facebook page, Jefferson Saba on Facebook, don't forget to follow me if you haven't followed me. If you're watching on YouTube, if you haven't followed me on Liberian TV Network on Facebook, please follow us. If you haven't followed me, Jefferson Saba on on Facebook, please follow me there. If you don't know how to find me there, just let me know. I'll type here. I'm waiting for my guest. This lady, she is very involved in the Liberia entertainment and anything about Liberia. She really been involved. So I'm still waiting for her. Let me see. Let me check it on her because let me see what's going on because. But thank you so much for watching. I know you guys haven't seen me for a long time. I know you're wondering why am I wearing hat. That's because. Hello. Hey. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Thank you. No worry. Yeah, no worry. Take care. Take your time. I was just telling the viewers that you're coming on. I'm not giving them carabole. All right. Thank you. All right. Bye. So my guest is coming on. This lady, she's very powerful. One of the powerful iron ladies of Liberia. You guys will see her on soon. I just confirmed with her. She's coming on. She's trying to do some announcement, telling the people to go check out the live on YouTube and Facebook. I know you're wondering why I'm wearing hat today. I was supposed to do a haircut and I didn't do it because I've been very busy. So like, you know what? Let me do a thing. So I'm not trying to hide the gray hair. I know I'm getting old. But anyway, thank you for watching. I know you guys haven't seen me for a long time. That's because I've been very, very busy. Okay, my guest is coming on. Hello.
Hi,
How you doing, my sister?
I am good. How are you?
I am doing great. Now that you are here, I'm very happy. I don't want my viewer to say, you said that girl was coming up. All we are seeing is you. You lied to us. You are like when Kiss Daniel said he was going to Liberia.
Oh Lord.
Kiss Daniel said he was going to Liberia. We've been waiting on the stadium the whole time. He's not coming.
Oh goodness.
Anyway, that's a story for another time. How you doing today?
I am good. How are you?
I am doing great. I was just so you guys know, this lady, she's a writer. I'm gonna let her talk about, herself to you guys, but I just want to let you guys know she's a writer. She's a social media influencer. See Liberia clearly, one of the powerful people behind this. She's the powerful person behind that. But can you tell the people about you? Because I'm kind of not. I'm your fan. I'm like too excited, so I'm not telling
You
more about you.
starstruck.
Yeah, yeah, you know how it is.
Oh, you're
And
making me feel special.
yeah, you
I'm
see,
very honored.
I work with all the celebrity them here, but when I need my own Liberian person, it's bigger. It's a big deal. So I'm more like nervous. Here, I'm working for the money, but for you, I'm a big fan, the real fan.
Well, thank you. I am very honored and flattered. Thank you very much for having me. And um, what was
What do you do? Like you're a writer, right? Can you
yes.
tell us a little bit about that? What do you usually write about?
Um, Short stories,
Okay,
poetries,
yeah,
fiction.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you're the founder of See Liberia Clearly, right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, so in case you guys don't know, see Liberia clearly, it's on Facebook, one of the most followed, popular Liberian social media influencer. They post stuff about Liberia a lot. So if you haven't followed that, I'm gonna put that in the comment section. You can also go check that Facebook page out. I'm sure she need more followers. Um,
You.
so see Liberia clearly. Can you tell me a little bit about your Liberia background? Like, um, I've told people that you're from Liberia, but can you, how long you been saying you came from Liberia?
Uh, I left Liberia 95,
Okay. And is that
95.
because of the war?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah. How was your experience in the US, coming from Liberia to the US here? Was it like, do you have a good experience, or it's one of those things where we come to the United States and people, when you talk about Africa, they see Africa at that time from different perspective? I had that experience. How was your experience?
It was very interesting. I'm gonna tell you a very uh unique story.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I came, I was in the 12th grade, so
Okay.
I happened to attend high school and graduated high school in Philadelphia, and
Mm.
I came at the beginning of the school year. Like I got here in August, so it's like as soon as I landed in America, I had to start school immediately. So can you imagine the level of culture
Yeah.
shock?
Yeah.
And it was from, let me see, February to, I mean, not February, August. I came in
Yeah.
August, from August to February, because February was Black History Month. So it was from August to February. Um, Between that time frame, I was just like the little shy kid in school. I think I had like two friends. Um, but the teachers were very nice. The people
Did
they
you
were
get bullied?
now. I didn't
Okay.
see it in my face.
When I
There's
mean when I
somebody,
mean get bullied, when I
somebody,
mean get
somebody.
bullied, you
I
know
know
how
what you
people say
mean.
you chase animal when at that time when I came
I
from. Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
I never got that. I mean, one person did try to bully me, but I straightened them out in the bathroom real quick because I'm kind
Oh.
of like swift. Yeah, I, I let me just put it like Brent way. I've been having sharp mouth from the time I was small, so
Mm,
I'm quick on my feet with my words.
yeah.
Um, and so, but like I said, I was shy and whatever. And then one day, walking through the halls, and I heard on the intercom the principal announcing about essay competition for Black
Hmm.
History Month. I said, "Oh, that's my area.
Wow.
Let me jump on it." So I wrote a essay on Martin Luther King, and I submitted it for the school essay competition, and I won. And imagine you just came from Africa, like, and
Yeah.
your essay is, and then they told me I had to read it in front of the whole school in the
Oh.
auditorium. I was like, oh, I thought the thing was just going to be a writing thing.
Mhm.
So we go into the auditorium, and I repeated the essay, but the funny thing about it is I wasn't getting much reaction from the crowd. You know how speakers they feed off of the crowd energy, but I'm saying my essay and I'm not seeing no reaction. So I'm like, okay, what's going on? I didn't enjoy it. I did not enjoy it, or whatever. But at the end of it, everybody stood up and started clapping.
Wow.
I was like, wow. And then as soon as I walk off stage, my two friends was like, why you didn't tell us you were smart? I was like, who walks around and be like, hello, I'm smart? Like,
Yeah. It's that
you
people would think
know.
you're bragging, right?
And then the following day, the principal called me in the office and told me that I was going to represent the school for citywide competition.
Whoa.
Yeah, but I came third place. I didn't win, but I came third place citywide. But it was cool, and I won $100 saving bond and a whole year of bus ticket, which was pretty cool. So yeah, that
Um,
was my experience.
yeah, don't worry. I'll get to you. See Liberia clearly. I will get more into Liberia, but I just wanted people to know a little bit about you before we get into that. How was your English at the time when you got here? Like, we speak English in Liberia, but sometimes
Mhm,
we get carried away with our colloquy. Like the one I'm speaking, my
mhm,
little colloquy. Yeah, hello. How was your English at the time? Because I know some of the Liberians that came here, they said they got people they were nervous talking to people because when they were talking to somebody they would say, excuse me, can
mhm.
you repeat that? So how was your
Right.
English? Were you speaking colloquial or you already had the standard English going?
I think I spoke well, but I spoke colloquial anyways. But I'm somebody who always had confidence because of my upbringing. So I'm never the one who was intimidated by somebody say, what did you say? Repeat yourself. I understood what that meant. I didn't take it as a form of degrading. I took it as a form of somebody needing more clarity, because if I
Yeah.
was in their shoes, and I didn't understand something, I would want to say, what did you say? Repeat that again. So, unfortunately, a lot of Liberians, they get intimidated by that question. So then they immediately
Yeah.
be like, oh no, I gotta fix my colloquy and this and the other. But I've always been fond of colloquy.
Hmm.
Um, so I was never one to be shy to speak it. Even if you go on my blog, you would think I'm not educated because I write in colloquy, I write
Yeah.
as and some people be like, "Oh, yeah, English is that," but it's done intentionally. Actually,
Yeah.
it's a form of it's a form of art for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, my English was pretty good. I
Yeah.
grew up in Kipamas.
Okay.
We
Maryland County.
yeah, we consider I guess we consider Congo people. So we
Oh,
spoke
you're from the
pretty
Congo background.
a little bit.
All right, then
You
you
know,
spoke English well when you came. I think I
yeah,
understand
yeah.
now
I
because
grew up.
yeah,
I grew up.
yeah.
My grandparents were Congo people, Congo Grow people. So I grew up in a Congo settlement, Congo house.
Oh,
So I spoke uh, um, well, and then I also grew up doing public speaking. I was
mhm.
about 4 to 5 years old when I presented the late President Do the welcome speech when he went to
Really?
Maryland for his, yeah. So and I'll
Wow.
always recite. So public speaking had never been an issue for me.
So you've been the boss lady for a long time.
I don't know about boss lady, but
But you were saying something how you say, you mentioned something how you got sharp mouth. But when I spoke with you the first time, I was like, wow, this lady is easier than I thought. Because when I see your blog and stuff, I'm like, wow, she's a little bit easier. When I mean easy, it's like after,
yeah.
hey, what's up? What just got to, it was a little bit different. You're a little bit cool, calm. I'm like, okay. Then I'm more, I'm even excited to be a super fan because, you see people online like you meet them in person, they're a little bit different than you think, or you're talking to them on the phone, they're more different. So but for you, you were kind of easy, calm, so I really, I saw that. I'm like, wow, she's really, she sounds like a positive person, somebody who is easygoing. So that part of it, when you said, I got my shot mouth, I was like, really, did she have a shot mouth that time or
Oh,
now?
oh, I do have a split personality. I'm not
Okay.
shy to say it. So you probably might, if you hang around me long enough, you might consider me to be bipolar. But it all
Yeah.
depends on which side you poke.
It's like you
People,
mess with a
yeah,
bull, you
people
get it hung.
really knows me. Yeah, they call me Punky Palm,
Yeah,
sweet to chew and bitter
yeah.
to swallow. If you positive, I'm gonna feed off of your energy and stay positive. And if you tend to want to be rowdy, then I get very grubble,
Yeah. I
whatever.
so you are what they say, if you mess with a bull, you get it hung. Like
Yeah,
something like
pretty
that. So if somebody
pretty
mess with
much.
you, they get you. Yeah. That's
Yeah, but
good.
oh yeah, it's not a flex though. I'm working on being more calm because it's a mature.
Well, I'm happy, I'm lucky. Um so where did your passion for writing come from? Like
I
what?
think it's inherited. Yeah, I think it's passed down from my parents. Both
Mm-hmm,
of my parents are writer. My dad, he write books, and he was a professor. My
mm-hmm.
mom was a teacher, and my grandmother was a teacher. So, yeah, I grew up pretty much with
Yeah.
my head in the books. Uh,
Now we are little by little getting to Liberia. About like a lot of people leave Liberia, they come to the U.S. and they just think that, oh, I'm here now. I don't care about that. I don't care about Liberia. Let me focus on myself here and do this. You don't even know they are Liberian. What
mhm.
for you? What's happening? How did you keep that going? Like to say, you know what, I'm gonna be part of the Liberian community, because I heard about you a long time ago. My brother Prince Saba, and there's a guy called Jody Clark. He's a musician, and
Mhm.
through I think somebody was talking about him, and they mentioned you in a positive way. So you being involved in the Liberian community. You also have this Facebook page, See Liberia Clearly. Where did all of that come from? Like, how did you keep this going? Like, by not forgetting about Liberia 100%, saying I still want to focus on Liberia. I still want to do things for Liberia.
Right. It wasn't always that way.
Okay.
Um, when I came, graduated high school, even where I grew up in Philly at the time, uh, the Northeast Philly, they didn't really have a lot of Liberians. And
Mm,
then when I graduated high school, I went all the way to Missouri to go to college in a little town, Fulton, Missouri. I owned two Liberian families there. And then I ended up joining the military. But the love for my country is just natural. So I always miss home and try to find my way back to the community. But when I got back, yeah, the it wasn't a warm welcome.
why?
I don't know.
Were they prejudiced, like, oh, you are an American soldier and you don't want to go to Liberia and do something? Is that what they were thinking, or what was the main reason?
Um, I I'm gonna focus more on me than
Okay.
them. It was a culture clash for a little
Okay.
moment. I had to readjust my attitude. Remember, hey, you can just there's two different culture here, and even if you're going to blend it, it got to be a process. Um, I wasn't inclined to that when I first came back, so it was
Okay.
all about, oh, I'm used to doing things this way. This is the way it should be done. This is the right way. And I got a lot of pushback, even though, in my opinion, most of the ideas that I brought with me was very innovative,
Mm-hmm.
but my approach was not appropriate.
I see. What
Yeah.
what what inspired you to create this See Liberia Clearly after everything?
So I was doing a research for a book. I wanted to write this story that is probably still dancing around in my head. and I went on Google to get some information about Liberia at the time. It was probably somewhere around maybe 2010 or something like that. Um, and I needed some information because I wanted it to be a relatable Liberian story. So I went on Google, and when I Googled Liberia, I didn't like what I saw. Majority of the information that was coming up was Nigerian, and then the ones that were Liberians that were coming up was war related. And I was like, well, I know for a fact there's more to us than war.
Yeah.
So there definitely is a need for us to bombard the internet with more information about who we are, our culture, for the people to see us for who we really are instead of the stigma of a war-torn country. And so that's how I came up with the name See Liberia Clearly.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. That's a very good name. But since I know right now you have more followers. I think from 200 to 300,000 people following you on Facebook.
Right.
What are some of the response that you get from people, and what are some of the stuff you guys post? Like, what do you post?
We do post a wide range of subjects, from entertainment to politics, and in between.
Okay. I see. Let me see. So right now I'm sharing this. This is See Liberia Clearly on Facebook. If you type See Liberia Clearly on Facebook, you'll be able to find their account. Besides Facebook, what are some of the places that you post? Where do you post? Like, are you on YouTube? Are you on? Do you have a website?
I do have a website. I kind of slowed down on writing articles because my plate got heavy with other projects and stuff that I'm working on. But I do have a website, and you can go on there and read some of the old stories when I used to heavily post on the website. I
Hmm.
do have a YouTube, but it is not called See Liberia Clear. The YouTube is my personal name, Berenice Moluba.
Hmm.
Uh, we do have a See Liberia Clarity on TikTok as well.
Oh, okay.
Um, the Instagram and Twitter is my personal name. So yeah,
Yeah. Have you, since you've been in the US, have you gone back to Liberia? Like,
many times
oh,
actually.
really? Wow.
Yeah, it just I don't make too much noise. I
You do it
went back.
quietly.
Yeah, I went back in 2001.
Okay.
Then I went back in 2002. Then I went back in 2004. No, 2006,
Okay.
and then 2017.
Okay. And all those time, I know 2000, 2001, 2002, between that time, Liberia was going through a lot. But 2017, what would you say about Liberia at that time? What was your experience like? Did you get a warm welcome from families and friends that you haven't seen, or overall?
Um, my time spent there was not a lot. I was not long. It was
Okay.
less than 2 weeks, and most of the time I was really busy with charity work and stuff like that. So um I really did not focus a lot on the temperature and the atmosphere. Uh, it was a personal trip, so I really didn't cause too much noise or interfere with things that was going on.
But did you get to like go out and enjoy yourself party wise, or get to experience Liberia? Like, I haven't been back home for a long time. I want to have some fun.
I visited. Um, I forgot the name of the club, but couple of entertainment friends invited me, so I visited. Um, I forgot the name of the club. I
Yeah.
visited a club. I visited Musu Spot. But I spend most of my time on the beach.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
would you say about Liberia now comparing to Liberia a long time ago? Like, from the time people called normal days to certain time and now, like how do you see Liberian? Do you think we are getting united, or you think we are still divided when it comes to how we work together or other things?
Um.
The reason I'm asking you these questions because I know you are more involved in the social media stuff, and you know how
Mhm.
people interact, and it's helpful for other Liberians to know that, okay, maybe we are all working together, or we still have some things that we need to fix. So that's why I'm asking you this. But you don't have to
We
answer the question if you feel uncomfortable.
we still have a lot to iron out. We still trying to figure out our working relationship and find a healthy balance.
Yeah.
From what I can see, there is a breakdown in communication, and we are not having the honest conversation in order to find a solution. We stay in a space where it's a lot of finger pointing from both directions. Uh, so and because of that, it's difficult to work together when you're not speaking the same language.
Yeah.
So, but I am hopeful that we will get there through conversation. That's why, like, if you go and see Liberia clearly, I try to bring up some of these conversations that people are uncomfortable bringing up, so that the conversation can start. Because so long the conversation starts, now you're on your way to a solution. It all starts from the conversation.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, right now, um, there is a little tension between the two groups of Liberians, um,
Which
and
group?
it's not the diaspora Liberians and the Liberians on the ground, and it is all a matter of finding a healthy balance where we can collaborate. You know, the
Yeah.
people on the ground feels like when we come with ideas and innovation, our approach come off as demeaning and disrespectful, and the people in the diaspora have a feeling that the people are not that welcoming, and they feel like we just trying to impose our ideas on them. So
Yeah.
it just a matter of finding a healthy balance, and other putting our egos aside and understanding that there is no right or wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a matter of how people feel and how they perceive, and then we bring consideration into being. And that's why we have to have the conversation, because then we have to sit down and say, well, put yourself in the people's shoes that back home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then we tell the people that back home, put yourself in the people's shoes that in the diaspora. and,
Yeah.
and then when we do that, then we can find a healthy balance, then we can start to work together.
Yeah. You seem to be following a lot in Liberia. Do you see yourself going back to Liberia and maybe living there?
Absolutely.
How about the political side of things? Do you see yourself maybe running for Maryland County as a senator, going to Maryland as a senator or something, or representative in one of your district?
Absolutely. And I know our people always say that, oh, that's what everybody wants to do is politics, politics, politics. But until we can get it right, we're going to have to keep bombarding the space
Yeah.
with people that are capable of, until we can get it right. Because
Yeah.
if a good person that stand by and say, I'm not going to be involved, is not doing the next generation any justice. So
Yeah.
I know I'm probably going to get a hit back like, well, politics is not the only thing. How about the private sector? Well, it's the thing that I desire and have
Yeah.
passion for. So
Yeah. I think for me, you see, for me, this is people need to understand that we all have certain things that we are interested in. Like if you are interested in politics, go into it. My only advice to people who want to go into politics, don't be like the next politician who is like that.
right,
You should try to make a difference. My intention is maybe I might be interested in politics later, but my first goal is to do something to make certain thing work. But that's my passion. I'm
right.
interested in doing business. If somebody interested in going to politics, we all at the end of the day we should have passion also to make a difference. If you are going to politics, you should also keep in mind that hey, I want to serve the people. It's not about the people serving me. So
Mhm.
once we can all do that, Liberia, from my point of view, I think we all can come together and make a difference because a person who is investing in the country and a person who is working as a lawmaker or certain position, but this person passion is to make a difference, we all can connect and make something happen. My question for you is currently Ghana and other African countries like Rwanda that went through the same, mostly, let me say Rwanda that went through the same as Liberia,
Mhm.
even though Liberian war lasted longer, but Rwanda lost more people in short period of time.
Right.
But currently they are doing great job. I mean, people go to the capital city, take pictures, and they have the best role in Africa. They're this, they're that. Why do you think Liberia is having problem moving forward faster like other countries? Even Ghana, you see people going to Ghana every time. What do you think is the problem for Liberia? And how
Well,
can we?
in order to have genuine change, there has to be a time of discomfort, right?
Mm,
I have a degree in international relations, and in that study, we have to do case studies on both countries. Liberia is considered one of UN successful case study as far as bringing peace to a nation. So we definitely had to do a lot of studies on Liberia within the 4 year period I was in school, and then we had to do a lot of study on Rwanda. So the thing is that they were willing to go through some of the uncomfortable process that is required. And for us, and that also included the citizens. The citizens were also willing to participate, be involved, and knowing that they have a role to play in the change process. With us, we don't like discomfort. We do not like discomfort at all. From my experience with my people, is we do not like anything that is going to require us to feel uncomfortable. We will push it aside, we'll push it on someone else or whatever. So but anything that require growth is going to have a level of discomfort. Like me being in the military, you had to go through that period of discomfort getting trained. If you say you want to lose weight, you got to go through that period of discomfort, whether it be cutting down calories, whether it be exercising or whatever. If you want to become a doctor, you got to go through that period of discomfort, doing all those paperworks and things and like that to get that degree. So Liberian citizens got to understand that before we cross that bridge, there is going to become a time when the people themselves are also going to have to go through the same discomfort that they want the government to go through in order to change. We have to change ourselves as people. And one thing I noticed about our people is we do not like for people to hold us accountable because of our circumstances. Like, well, if I'm the poor majority, you cannot blame me for anything. But when it comes to changing Liberia, it's all hands on deck. The poor, the rich, the young, the old, everybody gonna have to make some level of change
yeah,
within the society. So that's what I think is one of our problems. What
yeah,
it be, for example, um, you have to tell a family member who is corrupt, like, I'm not gonna mess with you because you corrupt.
yeah,
We protect our own when we like
yeah,
someone, and even if we know deep down in our heart that person is wrong, we're going to
yeah,
back them at all costs because we
yeah,
like them. And that's the reason why, that one of the reasons why people cannot figure me out, like
yeah,
on see like clearly, they cannot figure out who the hell am I for, because as far
yeah,
as our people are concerned, if you for someone, you're not supposed to criticize that person. For
yeah.
me, I'm like, me and you gonna eat fufu and soup, but I'm gonna tell you you wrong.
Yeah, that's you
You
see,
know,
that's the thing that you're right. That's the thing we lack in Liberia. If a person is for JPM party, oh, what did I say? JPM? Maybe there's somebody name. I shouldn't say. Yeah, J to Z party or A to Z party. Um, they don't want to they don't want to criticize that person. Like a lot of people will criticize a president or somebody when they quit their job or they get fired. That's when they criticize somebody. Or when this person is part of this political party, they don't want to criticize that person. I think that's the reason we are not going anywhere. And another thing that I see too, when somebody is part of a certain political party, they just feel that they are so loyal to that political party that the next election they have to vote for that person. I don't think it should be like that. I think when you are for a political party and you know this election that this time the person is not doing well, next time you should think about the next person that is coming. Give the next person opportunity to see, to hear from that person and see what that person is bringing on board. Because if we keep electing the same people over and over, our country, it will be hard for the country to go anywhere. We have to give other people a chance. We got to listen to other people too. For me, it's hard too. For me to, the reason is that it's hard for people to know who I'm going to vote for in the next election because I put Liberia first. I don't. If I voted for this person this year and next year, and I see that this year, after I elected that person and they're not doing well, the next year I'm not gonna vote for them because at the end of the day, I'm not voting for this person because I love them. I voted for this person because I love Liberia, and if this person is not taking Liberia anywhere, I rather vote for the next person that is coming that has good intention. But a lot of
Mhm.
people don't see it in that way. I think we should really look at people that want to make a difference. If a guy feel that he has all these votes, I'm not pointing my finger at somebody right now, anybody. So I don't want people to see it the other way. But if somebody feels they have a lot of votes, so the next upcoming election they can win election, so they don't care about making a difference, they will not make the difference. Like a lot of time in the US, things are very competitive. When somebody become a senator, they want to make a difference. They want to go in the community and try the best to do some things. In Liberia, a lot of time it's just so hard for you to see people wanting to make a difference as long they're taking care of their family. That's what comes first. So these corruption and other things just happening in the country. Anyway, I can talk on and on. Sometimes I get lost in my own thought, but um, what's the number one way you think we can stop this corruption? Like because Liberia is known as a corrupt country, I'm sure. How
I
can we?
think I think I'm going back to the loyalty thing. I think we need to define what that really means, and how it affects us. And I don't think to criticize or demand definitely have to lead up to you not voting for the person.
Mhm,
Um, I think when we vote for, like, for example, if I vote for George Weah, I think I should be his strongest critic because I put him there. And and
mhm,
and and, and we need to be able to understand that when we put our leaders there, then they answer to us.
yeah.
And we have to let them know that we are the boss. I don't work for you, you work for me. CDC is not working for George Weah. George Weah is
Yeah.
working for CDC.
Mhm.
So when CDC is not getting what CDC expected, then the people should understand that they got the power, and the power doesn't necessarily means remove the person, but you can use your power to straighten that person up and get them to wake
What
up.
if the person is not listening to you? What you saying
Uh,
makes sense.
people will listen.
Okay.
People will listen, and I think our leaders they care enough to listen if the
Mhm.
people speak up. But the people
Okay.
that do not speak up, because
That's
the
true too.
definition of loyalty is twisted.
I
So
see.
a sedition who would say like, uh, I was expecting at least maybe 40% of our people to be employed by now,
Yeah.
and it's year 3, and we better got 1% employment, or we only got 5% employment. Then CDC needs to get up peacefully, very peacefully, and get in the streets, in the red barrels, and say, President, we are you work for us, and we need job employment. And if you don't give a job employment, then we're gonna have to change you. We do not want to change you. We love you, and we need you to listen to us. When was the last time you ever seen a political party
That's true.
actually just spoke up against their own leader? And I
That's true.
think when you
We
speak
get
up,
blinded by power. Yeah.
yeah, when you speak up, the leader is going to listen to you because you're the
Mm,
people. They're going
mm.
to listen. For example, George Weah is going to listen to sedition more than he listens to anyone else, because
That's
if
true.
somebody outside criticizing him, he's gonna see it as hate. He's going to
Hmm.
see it as opposition rhetorics or whatever it is. But when it is his own people speaking to him, then he is going to see it as, oh, I better listen to my people talking. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
So a lot of people like come around me and they would think, oh, just because I speak up means I don't like the person. But
Yeah.
hi, wait a minute. Your mom and your dad love you, but they still speak up when you're not doing your homework. Does that mean
Yeah.
they hate you? You love your children, but you still speak up when they're not doing what they're supposed to do. Does that mean you hate them? Just because you speak up doesn't mean you hate your president. You don't
Yeah.
have to hate your president in order for you to speak up, but you
Yeah.
just have to be honest. You have to give them the honesty. Do not pretend like you are okay with unemployment when you
Yeah.
know you're not.
Yeah. That's true. So you seem to have good knowledge here. I want to ask you the question. You don't have to answer if you don't want, because I don't want to get you into trouble. What do you think about the current government? You think they are doing well, or you think they are not at- doing what people expected?
My bigger issue with the government right now is unemployment. And
Employment.
unemployment seems to be a subject that they do their best to avoid. When you speak up about unemployment, they want to bring about roles. You speak up about health care, they want to bring about the building. You and I know health care in America is not the hospital, it's a
Yeah.
system.
Yep.
It's a system. And then people will say, well, even in America, people pay health health insurance. Yes, those who making the money will pay health insurance, and
Yeah.
then they would take the taxes and the resources money to provide basic health care for those who living below poverty line. So I
Yeah.
would love to see healthcare when we hearing these big money names, $1 million donated from here, $1 million donated from there, $1 million revenue from taxes, $1 million resources, this, that, and the other. I would love to see healthcare for the old people,
But you,
healthcare for the small children, basic, not
yeah.
something for a major surgery or nothing like that, but the basic need, not just the building. You know what I'm saying?
You think
Unemployment,
Yeah.
you
So,
know.
when it comes to developing Liberia, like, making people see Liberia like country like Ghana and other things, what do you think the number one thing that we need to work on as, as a country, or no, the three things that we need to work on? Let me just make it easy.
Are you talking about infrastructure or?
Let's just say if somebody asks me what are some of the things that we need to work on, I'm just giving you an example. I would say road connectivity in the country, because even the great United States, before the country started doing great, there was road connectivity, railroad, all these things. We don't have to build
Mhm,
railroad and stuff, but at least the road from Monrovia to Maryland County, going through
mhm,
Grand Gita, somebody should
mhm,
be able to take a road trip without problem. So
mhm,
I would say road connectivity in the country, like other
mhm,
countries in Africa, they have really good roads. I would say reliable electricity,
mhm,
because the crime rate will go down when you have electricity all in the country. That
mhm,
road connectivity too. Let me mention the Rawafield Highway. They are working on it. But when I
mhm,
watched that Kid Daniel video that my friend Kwame Opa we made, you could see the road was so bad. There was no light and all this stuff. So I
mhm,
think these things will attract people. But reliable electricity is great. I think those things. The number three things that I'm looking at, sanitation. It's one of the biggest things for Liberia. I met people who went to Monrovia. They came back. They said, "Wow, I can go to Liberia. I can go to Monrovia, and these people are not Liberian. I can go to Liberia as a humanitarian because I know I'm going there for the cause. But I'm not. If I were planning my next election, I'm not going to Liberia, and I felt bad because of the man. What was the reason? They said the number one thing was the you can have your generator and still make it, but the sanitation was horrible in Monrovia. You can see whenever it's rain, there's floor all over there, and people don't paint their building. You don't. The city is not clean all the time. So I believe that in order for us to attract people, we have to have really good sanitation system. Like in the U.S., for example, every Wednesday you have a truck. Your trash get picked up. So for that reason, you have all this system. It's a system. I think
Mm-hmm.
the city, every city in Liberia need to have a system when it comes to
Right.
sanitation. So
Mm-hmm.
if I was like the president of Liberia, those three things will be my number one focus, because when you have a really good roads, you have reliable electricity, you have good sanitation in your country. Like Rwanda, for example, when they start cleaning their capital city, everybody start going there and taking pictures. And
Mm-hmm.
because of that, they get attracted. I mean, people started going there. It was very, they were happy. Even you don't have to, for example, if you're a CDC, if your capital city was like Rwanda capital city, you don't have to tell people, oh, our government is doing good, because foreign people will go there and take picture and post these things and even make that place famous without you even advertising. So I think
Mm-hmm.
sanitation plays a key role. That's just the
Mm-hmm.
example. That's what I was trying to ask you. What are some of the things? Other people have different things that they think can make Liberia better, but I think those three things can really help Liberia. Those are not things that Liberia need, but those are the basics that Liberia need to fix.
Mm-hmm.
From there, you have security, you got healthcare, you got all of these things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, like I was saying earlier, for me, it would be getting the people used to a system. Uh, um, Putting a system together really doesn't require high label. So I don't understand why we can't get a system in place. Um, because it's gonna require, like I said, gonna be require discomfort from the people in order for them to get used to a system. Like for example, okay, the sanitation in Moreover is horrible.
Mhm.
The government got a whole lot of role to play in it, but the people also have a lot of role to play in it. And that's what I was speaking about earlier when I said that the people have to understand that bringing change to Liberia is also going to require some responsibility from the citizens themselves, whether they're poor, hungry, or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, in America, we are taught the importance of doing voluntary services. A lot of people then passing around Moreover and get work to do, but they can't even volunteer to clean their community for free.
But
All
let me
right.
ask you though,
And
who
somebody
ought?
will say, well, I'm too hungry to clean up.
But my problem too is, who is taking charge to found this organization that will ask people to clean up. For example, certain time back there was some type of cleaning thing was going on in Monrovia, but it become a party thing. Like for example, from the beginning there was George, we are clean city. I think if I was founding something like that, I would say clean Liberia. It's not
I'm not
just
even talking. I'm not
yeah.
even talking about a foundation. I'm
Mhm.
just talking about people. Like, for example, if there is a bad weather or something here in America or something where the people are affected, government will come in, but private citizens, they will also come in with all any question asked immediately.
and
Sometimes
I
even the little children will say, "Oh, we'll just go to the shelter and paint the kids their nails,"
and I
because
honestly
here
I
they
honestly
are
yeah.
raised. They are raised to know the importance of public service,
Yeah.
community service, those type of things. You got a lot of churches in Liberia 24/7. They're collecting and offering from the people, praying for boyfriend, praying for girlfriends. Where are the where are the community leaders? Meaning, where are
That's
the
the thing.
church?
Yeah.
Where are
Yeah.
the church leaders? Where are the
Yeah.
school leaders? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You can have schools, I don't know, but back in the days when I was growing up, schools would have projects and things. You can have
Yeah.
schools saying, oh, every quarter we have like a field day trip or something or something. The people have to like be responsible because leadership comes from within the community.
Yeah.
Every leader you see up there, they didn't get there magically. They came from right within our community. And if we're not taught service from a young age, we can't serve when we
Yeah.
become leaders. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? The we are in the our leaders are reflection of who we are as a people. The leaders, they're not coming from nowhere, they're coming from right in our houses, and they're
Yeah.
doing exactly the things that is they grew up seeing
Yeah.
the teachers doing, seeing the pastors doing, seeing the neighbors doing. um so when it comes to sanitation, the little system that they're trying to come up with, they have to fight the citizens to put those systems into place. It should
Yeah.
not be like that.
Yeah. I think you're right. Now I see where you're going with that because I was the I from the beginning I was what I was trying to say. That's exactly what you said. So I understand what you're trying to say. Like people need to step up. Somebody need to step up. Like some of these guys that are all on the street don't have something to do. One person need to take responsibility. Maybe a community leader or somebody group of people come together and say, how about we found this clean Monrovia the little group every Saturday we start doing this. Once they start doing it, other people will get in. And I think some of us too, coming from abroad, seeing how things look out here, when we go back, we don't need to follow all the fun or saying that, oh, this is what I want to do, and that's the only thing I'm going to focus on. We also need to start things. We need to get involved in our community. If I was, let's just say I leave from here, I was born in Johnson Street, Sonny Wayne community, and I go back, I should get involved. I should try to organize people and say, hey, how about we do this every Saturday? Let's clean this community. I was raised in this community. I was born in this community, even though I wasn't raised here, but let me try to do something. If a person is from a county, once you start making your way up there, try to do something in your county. I think another problem that we have in Liberia is we always try to we only want to do things when a lot of people want to do things when it comes to politics, when they want to be involved in the politics. People don't just take upon themselves to want to do things. Not everybody do that. There are a few people that try to do that, but a lot of people don't just take upon themselves to do it. And for me, even without running for office, I want to go back and go in my community, try to make the difference. I think the people on the ground need to do stuff, but we too need to do something. We are out here. We've seen so much. When you go out there, you enjoy yourself, but try to go in your community too to start things. I think those things will help us. If you were running for office in Liberia, which office will you run for, and
I do not
why?
I do not know yet.
Okay, you're still thinking
Yeah.
about it. Yeah.
I
I'm
probably I probably make that decision later on because
mhm.
I don't think it personally, in my opinion, for me it personally doesn't make sense for me to be here making such a decision. I
Yeah,
want to go back home, live there, become
yeah,
a part of the people before I even dream about that. It don't make no sense for me to be in America, leaving the next day talking about going to run in Liberia.
yeah,
That's just me. Now I want to
yeah.
live in Liberia for some time.
Oh yeah, that I think I was talking to somebody recently about that too. We were talking about it. It was like in order for you to win election everywhere, you got to go on the ground, understand the people, understand what the problem, because you're not just going there for the position. If you are running for a representative in your district, you want to know which problem you want to solve. Why are you running? So I think that's a good idea. I'm gonna switch things up a little bit. We got a few minutes before. One of the questions I want to ask you is, I know you were into social media and you were everything Liberia. You post a lot of things. So what do you think about the entertainment business in Liberia? The entertainment industry, I mean.
I think the entertainment industry is growing. I think we're not doing too bad. We are
Okay.
not where we want to be. We are not where we need to be. but we are not at the bottom of the pit either compared to some other countries.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you count in the top 10 Liberian, I mean the top 10 African entertainment industry, I think Liberia would be somewhere up there between five, six, somewhere up there. You're probably thinking South Africa, Nigeria, Ghana, Ivory Coast, and then I think I would throw Liberia somewhere over there. Like, you got other countries then that's struggling, like Sierra Leone, like
Yeah.
Togo, like, so I don't think Liberia doing way too bad. We just,
I want.
it's a process. It's a
Yeah.
process.
You can comment on this if you want. What do you think? What's your opinion on the case Daniel Halahara that just went on in Liberia? Like in terms of who was at fault, what's this, why the whole thing didn't work?
Every well, the bulk of the fall falls on the event planner. That's a given. No if and but about that. It's their event, so it's their fault if it doesn't work. That
Where do you think
just
the fault came from? Because for me, if somebody
nah,
asked me, huh?
it's business, but eh, it's business.
Yeah,
We are in the middle of it just for the drama, but at the end of the day, when it is
yeah,
all said and done, it's their
yeah,
business. It's their
yeah.
business. They didn't consult us when they were starting their business. If they were going to make profit, they were not going to give us some of the profit. At the end of the day, it's their business. And one thing I know about business, when you're starting business, you got to eat your eyeball. You got to lose some money in the process
Yeah,
of business. Whether it's a
yeah,
fufu business you starting or an entertainment business, they're new
yeah,
to the business. So of course they're gonna blunder and make some mistakes.
yeah,
It's called
yeah.
business.
I'm I'm gonna say this, and I'm sure that people, even if you disagree with me, I understand. I think there are a few places I agree with you. She's the mistake came for them, but there's specific area where they made the mistake. One, when she went there, I felt bad for her when I watched the whole story on Kwame Opa Week. I felt really bad for her.
Mm-hmm.
But I think she was so eager that she didn't look at certain possibility. From the beginning, she should have first introduced herself to the Liberian market or in Liberia by
Mm-hmm.
founding Liberian superstars. I'm not saying that musicians that say, "Oh, I don't want to perform," and all of that they were right, but I'm just saying that she should have started little before going big. She should
Yeah.
have built her credibility in the country first. I think one of the guys suggested on Kwame's show that when she first came, they wanted her to work with the local artists first. And that means building your credibility. Even if somebody came from Great Britain to come to
Mm-hmm.
Hollywood, where we all work, you can't just
Mm-hmm.
come in and start things. You got to really start certain level, work with the people on the ground before you start going big. I think she should have done that first. The second thing she did, I don't know how they deal with the whole airline thing to not pay for the thing way ahead of time. If I know I'm bringing Case Daniel in town, I rather pay for the flight maybe 10 days ahead of time because we all live here sending certain amount of money to Africa. It's not going to go in a minute because
Mm-hmm.
they have to check to make sure that it's bad. So I was wondering why she didn't do that way ahead of time. And they had to do it last minute. And because of that, the money was on hold based on what she said. And for that reason, Case Daniel went like 11 p.m. Got there
Mm-hmm.
11 p.m. And by that time, even if you were supposed to be performing on Staples Center in the US here and you get there 11 p.m., why people expecting you to perform at a certain time? I think one of the things they should have done, they should have brought up the local artists to, like some of the guys that were willing to perform, they should have started performing on ATS and entertaining the people while Case Daniel's situation is going on. And then by the
Mm-hmm.
time Case Daniel got there, 11, 12, they still would have pulled it up, but they didn't do it. Nobody was performing on ATS. So for that reason, people were just waiting and say, is this going to happen or not? Another mistake they made was they needed to make research on how people sell ticket on the ground. They
Mm-hmm.
really needed to pay attention to that because how many of our people use like this app that we use to buy ticket online? The
Mm-hmm.
technology is still new to Liberia when it comes to the kind of stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
I think they made mistake on that too. So overall, I think the mistake actually came from them. They
Mm-hmm.
should have really been on top of things. The first mistake was work with a local artist first. Put all, even if you have to do all star, the money you pay Case Daniel, if they had done Liberia top 10 stars concert, they would have made a lot of money and spent less compared to the amount of money they spent on Case Daniel. And then
Mm-hmm.
from there, they would have said, hey, you know why we're bringing Case Daniel in town? By that
Mm-hmm.
time, they already built their credibility. I think that's just my opinion.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, yeah, I totally agree with you. But like I said earlier, it's business. A lot of
yeah,
people, the first trial in business, they make mistakes. And then
yeah,
what people do is they go back to the drawing board and they try to
yeah,
figure it out. So,
yeah,
you know, as a business owner, you know, you take full accountability and that is that, you know, that's
yeah,
your money. It's not our money that was invested. It's your money.
yeah,
The only thing is it was disheartening to see people rejoicing. Um,
yeah,
uh, uh, and I thought the entertainers then could have handled it a little bit more professional and better. But
yeah,
when it comes to who fault it is, it's the company fault, and
yeah,
I sure you know they will figure it out because
yeah.
these type of things
I,
happen in
I
business.
think people were some entertainer. I don't want to call anybody name, but some entertainer were taking more credit than they deserve. It was, I
Mhm.
think, some of another mistake too. That shows could have still happened, but one of the mistake too was it happened on New Year Eve, and many Liberians are Christian. They go to church. If that wasn't the reason, some of the entertainer that were taking credit, I can tell you that show still would have gone happened because not everybody are fan of some of the entertainers that were, saying that, oh, because of me that show didn't happen. No, it's not because of
Mhm.
them. I think
Mhm.
the mistakes were made. And also, let's just say Case Daniel, if Case Daniel were in, let's just say he got in Monrovia like around 12 p.m. and the performance supposed to start maybe around 4 or 6 p.m. or 7. That show still, once people saw Case Daniel in the town, like going to that place, many people would have followed. And that
Yeah,
shows, yeah, that's the, yeah. But
I interviewed Wizkid in DC
mhm,
years back, and the I had backstage pass, so you know I saw what went on there, and he did not enter the building until it was time for him to perform, which was like somewhere around midnight to one
yeah,
o'clock in the morning. So you're absolutely correct. Or artists that is the headliner, they can come in the building when it's time for them to perform.
yeah,
Because but the show is happening because you got
yeah,
you know all the local artists then performing and things like that onto it. So yeah,
yeah.
it could
I
very.
I I work with. I just filmed in recent time. I think that was 6 months ago. I filmed like Christina Aguilera's. I filmed other famous American musician, and a lot of times these stars don't know they are in the building until
Yeah,
it's time for them to perform.
there's
Well,
right.
why usually happen is they have a lot of artists there that perform before the artist comes in.
Yeah.
So if they had done that, why this guy were coming, if they had some artists performing on the place there, and then they're updating people, and maybe they made this guy make a video, saying, hey, right now I'm on my way to Monrovia, Liberia, and they posted that video on Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
people would have been convinced, okay, yeah, this guy's coming.
Mm-hmm.
But then at the same time, the people will be entertained on the field. Like I film a lot of festival where you have all these celebrities there, and a lot of time
Mm-hmm.
they bring these B-list celebrities to be performing. What is even if that war show, you'll see different things happening before the main person come in. Like someone like Alicia Keys is in the building, you won't know that she's in the building until they
Mm-hmm.
announce it. Alicia Keys is here. Then she go
Mm-hmm.
and perform. Once she's done performing, she's on her
She
way.
out.
It
Yep.
won't take her
Mm-hmm.
long. And so we
Yeah.
do these things all the time, but I think they
Mm-hmm.
didn't really see those things happening. And a lot of those Liberian artists are giving themselves credit. Well, people will listen to them, but I
It's
don't
it's
think,
it's it,
yeah.
it, it's entertainment business. That's what we do.
Yeah, that's
Our
true
job
too.
is to make
That's true.
our job is to make things bigger than what it really is.
If people can click on it and follow you, that's the real deal, right?
Yeah.
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 I, I remember doing a YouTube video here. I was like, hey, this is Beverly Hills. Nobody cared about the video, but when I went to Skid Row, one of the most dangerous places in Los Angeles, I said, man, you won't believe this is America, this place is horrible. A lot of people start watching the video on my YouTube channel. I'm like, wow, what world do we live in? When you talk about bad things, people like it. When you talk about a good thing, nobody care. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
But
Yeah.
anyway, is there anything you want to tell me, or you want to tell my viewers before we? I don't want to keep you this long. I know you're a
Yeah,
boss.
I'm yeah. Thank you. Once again, I really appreciate you having me on. I do follow your YouTube channel actually. So it's kind of
Oh,
funny how you don't know the bird. It's funny that I'm a fan of your YouTube channel and you're a fan of my blog, and we didn't know
yeah,
that we follow each other.
yeah,
Things
I
like
really didn't
that. Yeah,
know.
that's pretty cool. I do appreciate the work that you're doing on this channel because like I said, I
Thanks.
told you earlier, there have been times where I actually get some clips and stuff from your channel. I appreciate that. Everything is for the greater good, which is for the children that are behind us. A lot of people think we're
Yes.
doing it for ourselves. No, we want the children lives to be better than ours.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you for that. If you don't mind, I'm gonna do a quick little commercial.
Yeah. No,
um,
seriously.
that's the Kinder High Awards is coming up September 2nd in Philadelphia. It's going to be great. It's going to be amazing. So if you are in the United States and you can make your way down to Philadelphia, please show up. September, put it down on
Absolutely.
your calendar.
It
We
is
would
my
love to see.
VIP. It is my
Yes,
VIP
that's
invite
your
to hang with the
VIP.
boss lady.
That's your VIP invitation, and you better be there,
I,
please.
now you see, this is how you get me to go to places. You better be somewhere. I like that.
And to
But one
everybody
question.
that watching,
Huh?
thanks everybody. Thank you so much for all your support. If you're not following Sila Cletty, please go and follow. I'm trying to reach my 1 million organic followers
Yeah.
and get my blue check mark. And so, I need all the support I can get. And I am not too proud to beg for it.
Yeah. Before I finally let you go, and before I advertise your see Liberia clearly, one more thing I always ask people: what do you have to tell Liberians who want to go back home but they are afraid because of all the bad things that are happening, some of the bad things that people say about Liberia? There's
Mm.
some Liberian or foreigners too.
Um, so I'm gonna use my own father as an example. My dad had been in America since '82, and he just visited Liberia this year. Can you imagine? Since 1982, that was his first time going to Liberia this year. And now he's old, and he
Wow.
wanted to go to Liberia, and we his children were like, "Oh hell no! You're not going to Liberia. What are you trying to commit suicide? You haven't been to Liberia in so many years. It's not the Liberia you left in the '80s." And this is what my dad always said: if foreigners can go there, it's my own country. I can go there too. And he went and spent 6 months and had,
Wow.
and he's good. So it's our home. It is our home. Good, bad, indifference. It is our home. And we are the only ones who can make our home a better place, working with the people, hands in hands, good compromise. They bring to the table their best. We bring to the table our best, and then we work together. They learn
Thank
from us. We learn
yeah.
from them. The people back home got to put the pride and ego aside and understand that there's certain things we experience that can help make our country better and be willing to learn from us. We got to put the pride and ego aside and understand that a lot of societal norms and culture, and the people over there are brilliant people, and we can learn a lot from them as well. The people
Yeah.
are brilliant, okay? So you gotta work together as one people to make our country better because of the only home we have.
Yeah. Wow, this is amazing. I knew I'm your fan for a reason. Everything you just said, I really like that. Thank you so much for coming on my show today. I don't want to keep you too long. I know you're a boss lady. You have a lot of things going. Um, but I really appreciate you a lot. You're such an amazing person to talk to. Like I said, when I spoke with you the first time on the phone, I'm like, wow, this lady is easier than I thought. I thought you were gonna be. What are you calling me for,
Oh
huh?
Lord.
But thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I hope to talk to you again soon. Let
Thank you.
collaborate. Let promote each other.
Yes.
I'll promote your page too if you don't mind promoting my page. Even my Jefferson Sidebar page, I'm trying to like promote it more because out here, the more follower you have, you can do a lot with that. And I want people
Right.
out here to get to know Liberia. If I can play my part for people to know Liberia, that would be great. That's what I'm trying to. I have the Liberian TV network, and I have my other YouTube channel, and I have my Facebook page, my personal Facebook page too. And we have the Liberian TV network on Facebook too. So for me, the collaboration, let collaborate and promote
Yes.
each other. That's all we have to
Hmm.
do. We Liberians need to, help each other out. And when
Right.
you are coming to LA here, just let me know. You have a brother here. I can.
Okay.
We have something going, big stuff going. Maybe a war show. I can hook you up. I'll try my
No,
best. Yeah, give
please
you some
do.
VIP, Hollywood VIP pass.
I'm
Yeah,
down for that. Thank you
yeah.
so much.
All
I
right.
appreciate it. Thanks for having
Have,
me.
thank you. Have a great day then.
You too. Thanks.
All right. Hey everybody, I hope you guys enjoy the show. This is my sister Facebook page, See Liberia Clearly. If you type that on Facebook, you will be able to check her out. This lady is doing great job. Check out her page. I don't want to be the one telling you this without you checking her out. But let me see. Maybe I can share the Facebook page so you guys can. Let me see what I can do. Share the Facebook page. Yeah, I had a great conversation with this lady. The first time I talked to her, I thought that man, maybe she's one of those people that when you call them, they just have certain attitude. But she was just amazing person to talk to. But anyway, see Liberia clearly. Let me see, Angeline. Let me see, people commented. Let me read some of the comments. Angeline, hand up for my Maryland. Yeah, that's your Maryland sister, huh? Thank you for showcasing Liberia to the world. Let me see, Jacqueline. I'm here for see Liberia clearly. Here for see Liberia clearly. Sending love. As I read these, let me put them up so people can see them. Um, here for love. Hey, any of you that are watching, I haven't been on here for a long time now. So if you just want to come here to chat with me, we can have a great conversation. We can talk. So if you want to do that, just email us Liberian TV at Gmail. We are Liberian TV Network, but email us Liberian TV at Gmail. If you want to check out my sister Facebook page, that's her Facebook page right there. See Liberia clearly. Please go and follow her. I want her to tell me that hey, I have received few follow from your channel. So go check out See Liberia clearly. You'll see what she's been posting and some of the stuff she's been doing. If you're a Liberian, I'm sure you're gonna like that channel. Let me see. The Angeline say Liberia is improving gradually, infrastructure wise, but we must do more to help our people and country. Thank you, Angeline. I'm watching live from from Mama Liberia, West Africa, Monrovia. Thanks for always having Liberian on your platform, CEO. I'm a full witness to this platform. Thank you. Appreciate it. So that's what I was just reading. Well, I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. I know I haven't been on this, I haven't done live show for a long time, and I just want to thank my friend so much for coming on the show. If you missed it, you can always watch this recording. We are gonna save it on the YouTube channel. You can go back and watch it. I'm gonna keep advertising this until I leave. I'm giving some people a chance. If you want to come on the show right now, you can, send us email liberiantv@gmail.com. Let me put that up there so you guys can see it. liberiantv@gmail.com. Send me an email and say, hey, I want to come on the show live. And I will send you the link. I will respond with a link. So this is the email that you need to go on the show. Um, Let me see, having trouble connecting. Please check your. No, it's not a problem. So yeah, if you want to come on the show, just send me email and then come here, comment, say I just sent you email. Then I will be able to, send you the link, and then we can take it from there. Do it now, but don't do it later, because don't do it when I leave, because a lot of people will message me after I leave the live show. And after I leave the live show, that's when people start commenting and wanting to come on the show. I said, man, it's too late now. You should have done that when I was live. Go check out See Liberia Clearly. My sister came on the show. We had a great time, and I'm still hanging out. I want to hang out a little bit before, um, and gives people a chance to see what's up. I have something to do, so let me see. I got a few things to do, so I'll be leaving soon. But you guys can still come on. All you have to do is send an email. Oh yeah, Angeline, come on! Wow, that would be amazing. My sister Angeline coming on. That would be happy. Angeline, email me so we can chat a little bit. My sister is coming on. Don't forget. If you email me, let me know. Say, hey, Jefferson, I email you. They call me Jeffy D on my other YouTube channel. Hey, I want to tell everybody, if you haven't followed me on Facebook, this is the name. I'm looking to grow my Facebook page too. But Angeline is coming on. She will come on soon. So you guys should wait a little bit, because I'm gonna chat with Angeline. She's one of the top Liberian YouTuber. She's been very consistent. So let me type my Facebook page so you guys can see. So the name, let me put it in all cap so you guys can see. Oh, all cap. Angeline, send me an email. I haven't received your email. If it's in, so this is my Facebook. If you type that full name on Facebook, you'll be able to find me. Um, yeah, I want more people to follow me, but you can also follow Liberian TV Network on YouTube. On Facebook, if you're watching from Facebook, you can say like Liberian TV Network on YouTube. If you're watching from YouTube, you can say Liberian TV Network on Facebook. If not, you can also follow me on Facebook. This is my full name. Yeah, my sister Angeline says she's coming on, so please don't go away. I will for sure hang out a little bit till she said email you. Let me see whether she actually emailed me. Angeline, I haven't received your email. You say I email you. LiberianTV@gmail.com. Are you sure you emailed me? Let me call her and see. I'm calling her. Angeline, I know Angeline because we are all Liberian and we are YouTube people. Let me see if she actually emailed me. Hello, my sister. I'm still on here. You say you emailed me. I didn't receive your email. Yeah. Did you send it through liberiantv@gmail.com? I know I didn't see it. I'm being yeah. Okay. Let me see. If not, I will try to text. Let me see how I can text you the link. All right, bye. You say Angeline. What's the email name again, so that I can go there? Huh? You say it start from J, right? Okay. Let me see. JAPP. Oh, okay, I found it. So I will send you the link. Yeah. Oh. All right, bye. So Angeline is coming on. I wanted to. You guys shouldn't go away. You guys keep watching because my friend Angeline coming. She's somebody that lives in UK, but she has a lot of stuff going on in Liberia development wise. So I want to talk to her before I get out of here. And so you guys should wait a little bit. Don't go away. Let me talk to Angeline. Angeline, I just sent you the email. Please let me know if you receive it. If not, so we can send it again. I just sent you the link to the Liberian TV network. Let me know if you receive it or not. If you're still watching, let me see let me text her. Let me call her. Let me call Angeline to see whether she can still come. Don't go away, people. I'm bringing Angeline on. Hey, Angeline, I just sent you the email. Let me know if you receive it. Okay, cool. All right, thank you. Yeah, hello. No, I said thank you. I'll be waiting for you there. It's a Liberian TV network. Let me see. Let me see. If you go to your search box, you'll see Liberian TV. If you search Liberian TV, but let me send it right now. J A. All right, Angeline, you're not big technology person. Oh yeah, I forgot you're a celebrity. Yeah. You usually have people doing this for you. Yeah, that's right. My sister is always wearing glasses. You're a superstar. Look at you. I should have put this on loudspeaker. Anyway, I will talk to you soon. Did you receive it? I just sent the email. Okay, bye. So the first person that came on the show, my sister from C Liberia, clearly, but Miss Maluba, she was here. And now I'm bringing Angeline on. She's a Liberian who believes in developing her country. And she's not just talking about it, she's walking the walk. She will be coming on. My sister, I call her my sister. She followed me on Instagram. I follow her on YouTube. We follow each other. She support everything that I do. In case you don't know my Instagram, let me put that up there too, so you guys can follow me. So you see what your brother is doing out here. A lot of people follow Liberian that follow me to see what I do out here when especially when before the holiday. I was on fire working. I was working on. So, but while we are waiting for Angeline, please, people, don't go away. Angeline will come soon. I'm sure you can see my sister Angeline. You can follow me on Facebook, Jefferson Sabbath. Then on Instagram, it's called I am Jeffy T on Instagram. That's how people call me. And if you are on Facebook, the name is Jefferson Sabbath. At least you know I'm Liberian. With that name, only in Liberia you can find it. It's original. We are the OG. I haven't been on live for a very long time. So today I just wanted to have fun. Um, so, like just say, Angeline, I hope she got the second email that I sent her. Let me see what I sent her. Yeah, I sent it. Yeah, so if you haven't followed me on Instagram, that's the Instagram at I am Jeffy T on Instagram. On Facebook is oh, look at this. I'm just fun. I'm just messing around. So on Facebook is on Facebook is Jefferson Saba. You can type that full name, you'll be able to find me there for sure. And Instagram, I am Jeffrey T. I am Jeffrey T. And go follow my sister, see Liberian clearly. I hope she can get few followers. Like take her to 1 million followers. She has over between 200 to 300,000 followers on Facebook already. See Liberia clearly. If you go see Liberia clearly, that title alone should tell you what she named. Angeline, what you up to? Did she find the email or what? Let me call her again. Let me. Who is watching? Come on, people, comment. Let's talk. Let's have a good discussion. Who is watching? Where you watching from? You guys talk to me, people. Talk to me. Where you watching from? Do you want to come on here? If you want to come on here live, all you have to do is send me email liberiantv@gmail.com and we can have a chat. That's it right there, liberiantv@gmail.com. So today we were just talking about all the stuff that were going on. In case you missed my opinion on, there are a lot of things we talk about, but one of the last things we talked about was the Kiss Daniel thing that happened in Liberia. Like many people were saying who was at fault. A lot of people were blaming even Kiss Daniel. Let me tell you for sure, based on some of the things that I know about, that I follow up on, it's not just they say. Kiss Daniel, you can't blame Kiss Daniel at all. The guy was willing to come, but the plane that was supposed to bring him wasn't clear because the organizer did not send the plane, pay for the plane, but the money had to be clear. So Case Daniel has nothing to do with that. Another thing that I wish they did was they should have opened doors. They should have had people performing, whether it was comedian or whoever, performing to kill time to get the audience on the stadium while they are waiting for Case Daniel. Because a lot of time, big musicians, superstars, don't go into the building or you don't see them until last minute when it's time to perform. I work with some of the top event and business, some of the tough stuff that they do out here, Staples Center, whatever they do here, some of the big event that happen around LA, musician performing, whoever. I work on these things in the US here, and I know how it is. If Snoop Dogg's supposed to perform, you may not see Snoop Dogg until last minute, especially if it's a specific certain show. Sometimes you don't see him until last minute. But what people usually do is they will have people performing to kill time. Maybe B-list celebrity musician performing. They will have maybe somebody killing time, MC, DJ playing certain music to get people going. Those are open. But I don't think they did that. Another thing, having a show on New Year, the day that the guy going in late and the door weren't open, and then another thing was then they decided to reschedule for New Year Eve when many Liberians go to church. So these are some of the problem that happen. I think the next time it'll be better. Angeline, what you up to? Let me call her one more time. So if you're watching, Angeline will be coming on. The first person I was supposed to interview, the person already left. If you missed it, you can rewatch. Did you receive it? Oh, really? Can you try again? Okay. You want me to get off the phone? Let me see. No, I can't see you. Are you sure? Hmm. Let me see. Let me send you the link. It's something because that's the same link that I sent and I'm on right now. Let me see one more time. So it's did you put your name in like you usually do when you're coming on? Did it did it ask you to put your name in? Okay, let me see if now I'll send it to you again. Yeah, yeah, but I think your network is something I can see you. All right, let me see. 1 minute. Lem- All right. Yeah. Hello, Angeline. I can hear you. Angeline is coming, trying to come on, but for some reason the network is not going well. Let me see. Is she? I can't hear you. Today is not a lucky day for Angeline, huh? Let me see if I can call her one more time. Are you using your cell phone that I'm calling on right now? Oh, maybe that's the reason. So I'm gonna hang up, then you try one more time. All right, bye. Okay, that was the problem. Unmute your microphone. Unmute. Okay, you can hear me now, right?
I can
Finally,
I can hear you. I can see you finally.
finally, I got my sister Angeline. Before we say anything, this lady you're looking at here, she's a superstar. She's a superstar celebrity. The woman here, she not easy. And she's my sister. When I mean my sister, my real sister, it's not that you're not saying Morovia sister. She's not my Morovia sister. She is actually my real sister. This lady, she got my back. She support me a lot on Instagram. Everything I post, she follow it. She's a very big supporter Liberian, and I'm so happy to have her on the show today. How you doing, my sister?
Thank you so much for having me. I know it was unexpected. I was not even prepared to come on the show. This
Mm-hmm.
is why you see me dressed like this, because I'm
You
just
see?
relaxing at home, watching telly, and just trying to do my own thing.
She's
So
so she's a fashion person. She's like, I'm not even ready, but I still wear my Gucci. I'm wearing my Louis Vuitton. I wasn't ready. This was just clothes that I just picked up from the closet, but it was nothing. I should have called my stylist and stuff like that. So
seriously, but we gotta do what we gotta do,
yeah.
for our people. Yes, for our people. We got
Yeah,
to do what we gotta do. So
yeah.
sometimes it may not be like I have to be all zooted up or all decked up before I come online, but
Mm-hmm.
you know, we have to show what we need to show.
Yeah.
So yeah. Thank you so much for having me on a
Well,
short notice.
thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate you a lot. I know your brother can be a serious problem, and you know that already. Me, I'm a problem. But you're the kind of sister for me. You know, you deal with it. And you're my sister, Patricia. I think you're very patient, and I like that. So thank you so much for coming on the last minute thing for putting up your Louis Vuitton quick and making it work. But anyway, how is England doing right now?
Yeah, England is here. The weather is cool. It's been rainy, but we are here just
Okay.
making the best of life. We
Mm-hmm.
cannot complain. We thank God for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so England is here. I
Yeah.
don't know when you will be coming to England,
Yeah.
but we're waiting for you here.
Don't worry, I will be coming to England. I will be so annoying until you guys will say, "Oh, the guy need to go back to his place, man. This guy, go back to America. You're a problem." Yeah, I'll cause trouble. But anyway, how's your YouTube channel doing?
Yeah, my YouTube channel is doing well. We stay talking to our people. We stay putting content out there. We're doing what we can to just spread the word out there for our people, for our country, Liberia, Mama Liberia, because my channel is all about Liberia's development. Because as I always say on my channel, this is where I really want to see development. um, Liberia needs to be developed, and only us Liberians can develop Liberia if we have, just that mindset that we need to go back home, we need to do something, we need to, support our people, we need to educate our people, we need to tell them what they need to know to move forward.
Mm-hmm.
If we can do that, then
Yeah.
Liberia will be a better place. So we cannot give up. It's not easy.
Yeah.
And we all know nothing in life is easy. You have to be persistent, you have to be determined, you have to have a focus to be where you want to be, or you to be where you want to see Liberia to be. So it's all left with us Liberians. We have foreign nationals in Liberia. We cannot leave it to them because they are not going to do anything there. They're just going to take and take and take. But we Liberians, it's just a simple thing. It's just the understanding that we need to understand that only Liberians can develop Liberia. So
Yeah.
once if we have that mindset, yeah, then there is nothing gonna stop us. We will put in and we will do what all we can do to make Liberia a better place. So
Yeah.
this is what we push on my channel. This is what I like to preach on my channel. I like to talk about it. I like to eat it. I like to sleep with it. And I just like to, do what I can to make my own mark. Because today or tomorrow, when I am no more, at least people will remember to say, oh, yes, she was, Liberia's patriot. She was there for Liberia. She did what she could. She contributed her own quota. So this is what this channel is all about. For
Yeah.
now, we're talking about projects, building house or houses and encouraging people to do the same. But we shouldn't just stop there. So if you are not in you don't have the time now, or you don't have the finances to build, it shouldn't discourage you to say, oh, I don't have anything to contribute. You still have something to contribute. Not
Yeah.
everybody will build house or houses on this earth. Not everybody. And some people will say, okay, I don't want to build house in Liberia. I want to buy a house in America. I want
Yeah.
to buy a house in England or other places. That's fine. But whatever thing you have learned out there, bring it to Liberia. Liberia needs it. If
Yeah.
you are a doctor, go back home and support your people, work in the health system, contribute in whatever way you can. If you are a lawyer, go back home and, plead that case for your own Liberian brother or sister. So whatever thing you came out here and you have learned, you can take it back home and
Yeah.
contribute. So it don't have to be to build a house or to build houses. There are so many things that Liberia needs. There are so many ways you can contribute. So this is what we always, tell people. We want Liberia to be developed. So Liberia is waiting on you, waiting on me to, play our part.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's really good. Just in case you guys don't know, this is Angeline channel that I'm showing right now. Her YouTube channel is more about developing Liberia. Can you tell them about the YouTube channel? Maybe I may not say it better. What's your YouTube channel about?
Yes, as you can see on the screen there, I know you can see lifestyle, beauty, fashion. When I first started my channel, I was all it was all about me doing my cleaning, doing what I love to do at home. But then as time went by, I found out that I needed to not just limit it to me, but I needed to add up to it and just showcase Liberia and also, inspire people of what I'm doing back home.
Yeah.
And since then, I have not really been focusing on myself now, like cleaning stuff or fashion thing. I have been trying to showcase my house, showcase any project, any development that is going on in Liberia. I have been putting it on the channel, and people have really been embracing it. People have been praising me on. I think that's one of the reasons that that really keep the channel going, because if you are doing something and people seeing it and they seeing that you are there, you are doing your thing, and they encouraging you to do it, you feel motivated, you feel
Yeah.
energized to do it. So this is what we've been doing. So we talk about houses, we talk about streets development of the roads, we talk about different things.
Yeah. So you went to Liberia recently, right?
Yeah.
What was the month that you went to Liberia again?
Last year, I think it was in July, June or July, August, one of them. Yeah.
Yeah. How was your trip? How was the experience? I know
It
you always go back to Liberia, right?
Yeah, the trip was beautiful. The experience and the experiences was wonderful. I really had a good time. I enjoyed myself. I know some people, they say, oh, but when we go back home, we have people stealing from us, people checking our phone, people doing this, people doing that. I would say it depends where you find yourself. If you went back home and every night you want to go clubbing and you want to show the people that you from abroad. You get your nice white sneaker and you hang your phone in you put your phone in your pocket, and you speaking series all over the place. That means you telling the people where you coming from, and that people are hungry down there. So if you start doing this kind of thing, bluffing the people going to definitely they're going to check your phone, and if possible they're going to set you down and take your white sneaker from you. But
Yeah.
for me, when I went there, I had a focus and I went there on a purpose, on a mission. So I focused on my mission of being there. I'm not saying that I did not go out and about to enjoy myself. I went out, I enjoyed myself, but I had a focus, and what I needed to do, I was focused to do it, and I accomplished it before, coming back to the UK. So it was a wonderful time. I met some, wonderful people. I even met Zawadi. We had and lunch together. I met Showcase. We all sat down there. We enjoyed ourselves, and it was wonderful. I went places. I did a lot of videos that if you watch the channel, you will see some of the video footage that I cover. I show it to you guys. I brought it as I put it on my channel for you guys to see what all I did there.
If you
So
if you were to show a video, if you want, if let's just say if we were to show a video right now on
yeah.
your channel, which video do you want me to show?
Yes, if you can go back to let me see. Let me
Can you see
just
me
check.
scrolling?
Yeah, yeah. I see you scrolling. Okay, if we can show traveling to Liberia, that's my traveling to
Have I
Liberia.
reached that yet, or I still have more to go?
No, no, no. It's the first video on my channel. If you
Oh, the
look,
first video. Okay.
yeah, if you show that first video, because I before I could go, there were lots of people that were saying, "Oh, the airport do not have electricity," and lots of negative things was said about the airport.
I
So
think
when I,
the first video on your channel that I'm seeing I'm seeing it like it says my perfume collection 2028.
oh no no no, is that what's showing there? Oh my gosh, no, it's not that one. The very first this one is just like a short on my channel. That's the very first video. So if you scroll on top, yeah, if you go up, oh, why is it not showing?
Let me see. You say it's a short video, like YouTube short.
Yeah, something like that. That's the very first video. If you go on my channel, that's what you're gonna see.
I'm
But if
seeing
you,
I'm seeing 10 August 2021.
no, 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 not that one.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so if you go to traveling to Liberia, if you maybe tap it in, it will come up. Traveling to Liberia 2022, Liberia's airport.
Traveling to Liberia. Hopefully it show up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's it there.
The
That
first one
first,
here.
yeah, that first one, that's it. Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna start playing it. We are gonna play it for a few minutes and then come back to the show.
Okay.
This is the best time of the year to play World of Tanks.
Play for
So
free
we're
and get
letting our
tons
sister
of
make some
gifts.
money.
With Asana, everything falls into place. Try it for free.
This song is not copyrighted. Oh, okay.
OMW, on my way to you. Good at what I do.
Yeah, I think that.
OMW, OMW, on my way to you. Good at what I do.
Hello, families. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well and doing good. I know your girl has disappeared for a few days now. Yes, I haven't been posting videos for the past, I think about a week because I don't know if you guys know, your girl is in Liberia. So right now, your girl has.
All right. If you guys want to watch it more, you should go check out her channel.
Yeah,
Uh, I
tease
want to
them.
tease I want to tease them a little bit. If you guys want to go watch that whole video, go to her channel. This is the channel. Angeline, it's on the board there. If you type that in, Angeline, you say even if you have an issue with it, just say Angeline Liberia. You'll be able to find her channel. Angeline, she always everything she posts on the channel. I think most of the things she posts about Liberia, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you say you have another YouTube channel, right? Called
Yes, I have another channel, and this one is all about lifestyle, beauty, fashion, designer things, and all of that. Because I know some of my subscribers, they just don't want to keep seeing building houses or road development. They want to dive into other topics. So I created that channel meaning for you guys that like fashion, beauty, makeup, designer things and all of that. If you are into that, you want to see those kind of things, then you just head over to my other channel.
what's
It's
the
a
name?
new it's Angeline TV.
Angeline what?
Angeline TV. So if
Oh,
you
look at you. You got
yeah,
your own TV station.
that exactly. So if you just if you
Okay.
just go down from this channel, if you just scroll down, you will see Angeline TV. Very
Oh,
easy.
really?
So yeah, so we need more subscribers. We need
You
people
say
to come.
scroll down.
Yeah, you just scroll down from our page.
Oh, okay. Now I see it.
Yeah, you will see it
Can I,
there.
can I eat my school fee with donor? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Look at it. The celebrity sister. She putting all her Gucci out here. You know, when I will come to I can't say the person name, but I will come to England. I'll bring my girlfriend. Then she will go in her closet,
she
and
when she comes, she can do whatever she wants to do. Yes, because that would be a hard time.
she will
We
go
would.
in her closet. I'll say that's my sister. Yeah, I don't have money to buy you Gucci, but you know where to find the Gucci.
Oh no, we're not going to spend all our money on designer things.
Yeah.
No, no, we're not.
I would say, hey babe, I don't have money to buy you Gucci right now or Louis Vuitton. Can you go in my sister closet and just get whatever you want? I think she and you are around the same size, so I think it'll work well for you. Better.
Ah,
Don't say anybody name.
I know.
That's
Ah.
funny though, but that would save me some money, and I'll just be walking around. You can call me the cute bastard if you want. It's
I'm
like,
telling you.
yeah. Anyway, Angeline, so what are some of the bad experience you had? Did you have any bad experience when you were in Liberia?
I really didn't have any bad experience. If we, I don't want to say I didn't have bad experience. I like to look at it in a positive way. Whatever comes my way, whether bad or good, it all depends how you look at it. And one of those things that somebody would say it's a bad experience, would be just quite recently, I gave somebody money to start with my painting.
Mm.
So the person made the estimate of whatever to they needed to start the painting work. I decided that I was not going to buy all of the materials. I was going to buy some, and then I want to see the person handwork to see if they really know what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that was the best decision that I made. So the materials I bought some of the materials, and he came the first day. He started the work. The next day, I never saw him again, and
Wow.
up to this time, and he
Is that
just
somebody that you knew?
yes. When I went this one time, I met him and we talked about. He came to me. He wanted a job, and he praised himself. He told me what he could do, and he even showed me some of his work that he has done. He showed me pictures, so I was impressed. I said, okay, when I go back and when I'm ready to do this particular job, you will be the person I will contact. I will not contact anyone again but you. So that was the promise I made to him, and I kept my promise. When I came back, I kept in contact because I took his number, everything. So I kept my promise, called him, and I said, yes, I'm ready for my work now. So can you please make your estimate? Since you made the first estimate, but can you please do another one again? Because I wanted to compare the estimates that he gave me when I was there, and then the one that he would give me when I asked him. Anyways, he made the estimate, and then I said, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy some of these materials because I want to see how you're going to, perform. I don't want to buy all of the material and then I found out that, you're not doing the job to my satisfaction. So I bought some of the materials, and then he came. The first day he did a job. When he was going, he asked my manager there, my assistant, not manager, my assistant, that he wanted some of his money because he was going home. He needed something for his pockets. So
Mm.
that's how my assistant gave him some of the money. And when he left, that was the end of story. I never saw him again up to this day. We haven't seen him. We have called and tried to look for him, and still we haven't seen him. So you can imagine if I had bought all of the materials and then gave him maybe half of the money that he charged, you was you see what was
Yeah. I think we lost Angela
I
there.
know it can discourage people when they are building. People have different stories when it comes to building business in Liberia. But what I can say here is that do not get discouraged. Do not don't let anybody kill your dream. That's how I will put it. Because when you have your vision for your house, when this vision was given to you by God, the vision was given to you by God. It was not given to you. It was not given to another person. It was you that God spoke to, that Angeline or Jefferson, I want you to build this house. So all the other people that are working around on what you're doing, they are just part and parcel of this dream for it to come to reality.
Mm.
So if you are doing something and people want to discourage you in Liberia, people eat your money, people, disappear with your money, do not get discouraged. Do not get discouraged, because if you get discouraged and you say, okay, I'm not going to do it now, I'm fed up with it and people have eaten my money, I'm not doing it, then you make the people to win, because this is what they wanted to see. They
Yeah.
wanted to bring you down, and then you now succumb to whatever they wanted from you to happen. You succumb to it, and you're not going to make it.
So
So
my question for you,
mm,
somebody just scam, I would say scam, but you still not giving up on Liberia.
mm-hmm,
What did this? How did you? I don't know how to say it, but where this come from in you, like as a person, when it comes to Liberia, your love for the country to say, you
Ye-
know what,
yes.
even though this happened to me, a lot of people will say, I will never go back to that country again. I'll never do
Hmm.
it. Where did this part of it come from?
Yeah, then I would say it comes from me working on myself. So for anything that I want to do, I have to first sit down and talk to myself. I have to talk to myself in a way that no matter what happens, I must continue, I must persevere, I must, be determined, I must do what I want to do. So for me, that's the kind of person I am. If I want to do something and I really want to do that thing, no matter what comes my way, no matter the challenges, I will fast forward to do what I want to do because I want to see that thing succeed. So I
Somebody
would say,
somebody may say too, your love for Liberia is greater too.
yes, my love for Liberia is one of the reasons that, I'm doing what I'm doing. Because at the end of the day, I tell anybody, at the end of the day, you come abroad, but at the end of the day, you will want to go somewhere where you can relax,
Hmm.
where you can feel at home. And Liberia is that place where I want to relax, where I want to feel at home.
Yeah,
Yeah, so if I don't do anything there now, when will I do something there?
yeah,
If I don't do anything there, how would I go back to relax there? So that's the driving force there.
yeah. That's really good mindset to have.
Mm.
A lot of people go back to Liberia, things don't work out for them, they decide not to go back. What do you have to tell them?
Um, I don't know their story. I
Mm.
don't know how they went about it and who really, where they took their advice from. But I would say that if you went back to Liberia, you started a business there, and the business did not come to fulfillment, do not get discouraged. Go back there, work on yourself, strategize, and do it again. It's just like you being in America or in England, you want to do a business. From the start, it's going to be difficult. And sometimes the business may even not, be successful. But you can say because the first time I tried, it did not work, so I'm going to leave it. You got to try again. You got to keep trying until you get to where you want to get. So do not be discouraged. If you out there, you're listening to me and you have tried, the thing about it now, it's not even like before. Before it was kind of difficult when you want to build or you want to do business. It was difficult. But nowadays it's not as difficult, difficult as before. Because the internet is open to everyone. You can see what people are doing for you. You can even see them if you really want to step it up another game. You can even watch to see what's going on in your yard. So it's so easy now.
Yeah,
So don't get discouraged if the first time it did not work. Try again. Keep at it until it work.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a very good advice. That you are you going to Liberia soon?
Yes, I'm planning to go to Liberia soon, and I will be putting all of the whatever I'll be doing in Liberia. It will be on my channel.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I see like a lot of people. If people start watching your channel, they will see you building houses. How many houses do you have and land?
Sometimes we don't want to come up to start talking these things. Then the negative sayers will say, "Oh, she
You-
just want to boast.
She's
She want
bragging.
flamboyant. Yeah, she want to."
Don't
So
worry about
sometimes,
what. Don't worry about what the other people say. I think for the positive people, it will be like testimony.
yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes we just want to keep it on the low
Hmm.
until we decide to put it out there. So for now, since the one I've already showed to them, that's the one I will keep at to say,
Mm-hmm.
okay, this is what I want you guys to see because it's already on my channel. So I will keep at that. Maybe we will talk about the other ones in, in the future.
Yeah. The
Mm.
one you have on your channel, which location is it?
This one is
You see, some of these things I know them because I follow your channel, but I ask for my viewers. You know that, right?
yes, it's at the River View, Hotel Africa Road, the River View area.
Yeah.
That place is beautiful. That place is developing. When you go there, you see some of the houses there. You don't you won't even believe that you are in Liberia because people are not joking.
Mm.
People are not joking. They have beautiful houses there, and you have 24-hour electricity. So they have LEC there. When I go, my last one of my videos, I talked about how I putting up my air conditioner. Why do you think I putting up that air conditioner? Because there is 24-hour electricity there. So when I go back home, I will drink cold water. I'll put my food in the fridge,
I
in,
say,
in the freezer, in the ice. Here we call it fridge freezer. Yeah, I'll put my food in the ice bath. It'll be cold, and my air
Liberian, like
conditioner.
Liberian, excuse my English, Liberian will say in an ass bag. I say if you say that in America here, they in an ass bag. I say the people say ice. So you say that the people will look at you. Hey, put that in the ass bag.
Yeah,
They'll look at you certain way.
in England we call it fridge. We say
Yeah,
you,
in the fridge.
yeah, in the fridge or in the freezer.
Yeah,
But when I was back home, we used to say we put it in the ice bath. So
you put it in the ass bag.
yeah, put it in the ice bath, yeah. So I get my ice bath there.
The first time I came to America, I said, "Hey," I talked to my stepmother. Her name is Beatrice, but we call her B. I said, "B, I'm putting the food in the S bar." She said, "What is that?" Put the food in the S bar. You want me to put the food in the S bar? My father said, "Just stop, Jefferson, stop," because she's from different countries, so
Uh,
it was different English. So my father just said, "Stop, don't embarrass us here." I thought, but I went in there. I just want to say that S by air by. What you talking about?
they put it in the ice bath, man.
I heard some of my American friends are now watching on Facebook. I just S by it's S by. What you talking about? I
I
said,
tell you.
my father was like freezer. Just say freezer.
Yeah. They put it in the fridge, put it in the
In the
freezer.
fridge. Yeah, fridge. I said, you say fridge? I said, okay, just shut up. We will help you with it. Yeah. So what's your typical day like in England? Like, what are some of the cool things people do around your place? What part of England, by the way?
Uh,
Don't tell your street name now.
no. I'm not going to say my. But I will tell you the city I live in. I live in Birmingham. So
Okay.
yeah, it's not far from London.
Mm-hmm.
If I want to go to London, I just take the train and shoot to London and come by anytime I want to. So yes, I live in Birmingham. But a typical day for me, I'm not really the type that like to go out too much.
Mm-hmm.
I like to be indoors. If I'm indoors and I don't have much doing, I like to read and then work on my videos. I'm
Mm-hmm.
a Christian. I like to read my Bible and pray and
Did
just
you go to church today, or you just read your Bible at home?
I read my Bible at home. I didn't go to church today. I haven't been to church for I don't know how long now, very long time.
You trying to avoid the paparazzi?
Ah,
Well, what's the other reason? What, what's the other? You're like, I want to go to church, but you know, these paparazzi will be TMZ will be following me all over the place.
Yeah, the celebrities, that's what they're doing.
The celebrity status, so you don't want to go to church. The church is still something these days because you worry about paparazzi, and you'll be in the
Uh,
newspaper.
uh,
I
one,
just
one day I will be famous like that.
uh,
Yeah,
my friend, my before we continue, there, my friend Stefan, he's yeah, you know Stefan, right?
yeah.
Yeah, he has the Liberian Connection YouTube channel. He just founded it, and the YouTube channel is doing well too. That guy, I don't
Mm,
know how he does it on YouTube. His
mm.
first video, the one of the video he posted, I think went more than eight. I think either 4,000 views or like certain
Wow.
amount. Yeah,
Mm,
or more. Like I was like, wow, this
mm,
guy. But
mm,
his intention for Liberia is great. That's one good thing about Stefan that I really like. This guy, you and him can talk about Liberia the whole day. The same way with you, Angeline. Like
mm,
there are few Liberians that I know that we can just talk all about Liberia, even not talking about ourselves, just
mm,
Liberia, and it's just good. You can call Stefan, and he and you will just talk about Liberia the whole time. And
mm.
he just created this YouTube channel called Liberian Connection. So if you haven't checked it out, go check it out. It-
Yeah, I will check
yeah,
it. I
yeah.
think
Um,
subscribe to his channel.
huh?
Yeah, yeah. I think I subscribe to his channel.
Yeah, and the channel too is like it's more about like where he's this guy is funny. Stefan, you want to come on the show? You can come and have some fun. But I know you've been very busy. I'm having fun with our celebrity sister here. And we want to, you know, for me, I'm very open-minded person. I want to bring diversity into this. So we will bring one white man in here. we, he said that a
What?
women now. So
What?
you,
What?
Stefan, we want to bring some white people here because I'm in Hollywood and I know when we are making movie, they want us to make the movie. That's true though. When you see some black people in the movie, it's always has to be like that. You gotta have some white people in, black
Yeah,
people in.
it's nah.
Huh?
You gotta miss it.
Yeah,
Black.
so say I'm going live on national TV. Hey Stefan, we want to bring some of our white Liberian brother in. But yeah, you go check out my brother. I can only say that to Stefan because we are buddies.
Yeah,
But you go check out my brother Stefan channel. He's his the one good thing about him, you'll see some of the good things he's doing in Liberia with the resort.
yeah,
They're building the community, they're building all these things. He even has a drone. You know, he has a drone where he showed the coastline of Liberia. And
yeah.
I've been encouraging him to even add more on his channel because this brother, his passion for Liberia is great. But
Mm.
like my sister Angeline here, you guys go check out her channel. She got her thing going. And don't forget to subscribe her fashion channel too, because that fashion channel, it's gonna be something. All this Louis Vuitton that she's been keeping in there, we will see them out. Mm.
That one, not loud. I'm
Like,
gonna put everything outside and show it to my girls.
before I take my girlfriend to her in England to clear her closet, I hope she will make more video before. By the time we got there, by the time we because by the time we leave, she will have nothing else to make video about. Now that I know you have all the Gucci and Louis Vuitton, I'm not gonna go shop anywhere. I was like, man, I want to go on Rodell Drive, but it's too expensive. So let me just take my girl to England.
Nobody got money to pay full price, my brother. We can buy the pre-loved ones.
Yeah, so Stefan is going live. I'll go on. I'll go check out his channel later.
Okay.
Stefan, is that a Liberian Connection channel or different channel? But if that's the Liberian Connection channel, I am going live. He said I'm going live on my channel when I get home. If you have a minute, jump on with me, my brother. Yeah, that's something I look forward to.
Mm-hmm.
Um, maybe I can do a quick thing and check you out and see what happened. Um, yeah, because you always come on my show, so we got to show more support. But
Yeah.
yeah, Angeline, so when you go to Liberia, what's the big plan?
Yeah, then this time around when I go, I just want to, chill out, take it easy, eat, go to places that I haven't been for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
and just see what's going on in the town. So it will be more like entertaining
Mm-hmm.
for me than work. The last time I went, it was all mostly about. it was about work and work and work, So this time around, I think I have done most of the work, so I can now relax a little bit and just enjoy.
Mm. The
Mhm.
woman in China said
Yeah.
it will make it easy to go even still from you in London because you won't be there. So it'll be so easy while you are enjoying yourself in Liberia. We are clearing out your closet in England. That would be nice. All you have to do, just give the key and go enjoy yourself in Liberia.
They do it.
Huh? What you say?
I said you just gotta open the door.
Yeah, the only reason I want a key, I just don't want to be deported from England. See, I almost got deported when I was coming from Liberia. We stopped in England. Then the immigration girl was asking me, she was like, "So, how long are you going to stay in London?" I say, "Oh, yeah." But instead of me asking her, I'm telling her, like, "Oh, I'll just stay here a little bit and get my flight to go to New York." I said,
Mhm.
"No, I'm from Liberia. Liberia and England have a great relationship. And that's why I thought we should stay in England before we go to America." So the
Uh,
girl said, I don't care about that. How long are you gonna stay in London? I
uh.
said, but the thing I'm trying to tell you here, I want to stop in England because Liberia and England have good relationship. So the girl went and stepped, she was messing with me. Then she was like, so after a certain time, she just shook her head. Then I started joking. I started making joke. I said,
Mm.
"Hey, fine girl, you look good. Get at you. I want to connect with you. That way, I know some people in London." So she said, "Oh, so you want to make fool now?" So she just took her stand. She was messing with me. She just stand it. You got
Uh.
24 hours to leave London. I was like, "Oh damn, that was that was crazy."
Ah.
Yeah, so I said, no, I was just joking. She
Mm.
was like, no, I'm joking with you too. I didn't say you have 24 hours till in
Uh,
London. I
uh,
actually didn't stand it like that. I'm like, wow, that's
mm.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
I almost got deported from England.
They said, don't come here again.
Yeah, never
Ah.
come here with the English. Like
Mm.
Liberia, England has relationship. Nobody care about that. How long you gonna stay in my country?
That's why. That's why I want to know how long.
Yeah. And I
Ah.
was saying, no, I'm going to America. The only reason I stay in England for small bit is because Liberia and England got relationship. The girl say, I don't care.
You don't want to know that.
I wouldn't want to know how long you're gonna stay in
I know
England.
you said.
So I said, no, listen now. What I'm trying to say here, we are the same people.
Ah, you you
Yeah.
have you have you have chance to talk all that one there.
Yeah. She was like, I got to do my job here. All I
Mm.
want to I said, fine, get listening now. You don't supposed to be too hard on me because I'm in town. I want to know all to the people. She was like, oh, so now you're funny. You got 24 hours to leave London. I
Ah,
was like, wow, I almost got deported from England, huh? I
yeah.
can't wait to go back to England to make that story. Now I have an American passport. I'll be a little bit frisky. Because Liberia, I could have gotten deported that easy without nobody fighting for me.
Um, yeah, this is why we it's good to be in your own place, your own surrounding, things
Yeah,
you know that you grew up with.
yeah,
Nobody gonna tell you where you going, or
yeah,
why you doing it this way, why you doing it that way. No
yeah.
tell you that. So, but
But are you planning on coming to the US in the future to
you,
visit?
you know what?
Do you have family now?
Yeah,
You have me.
yeah. Last year I was supposed to visit my brother there,
Mm.
but because of my Liberia trip, when I came back, I had to like forgo that one. So this year, definitely, I will be coming to the US.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't seen my brother for a long time, and I really want to see him. So
Is he your older brother or?
my older brother, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm,
Wow, that's
yeah.
amazing. What part of what do you know which state he's in?
He's in Philadelphia there, in Philly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Wow,
that's where all the Liberians are, innit?
yeah. None of
Mm.
them are not out here. I hope by the time you come, you make it out here to your
Is
brother.
it, is it far from where you
Yeah, it's across. I think across. I have to check the map, but across country.
plan to come on outside where you are, oh, because I
Yeah,
yeah, I would take plane or I take train or whatever means.
this plane, the good train will be very. You'll spend a lot of days in. It's not like England where the trains are
Mm,
like you take a train, you go to Spain, you go
mm,
to
yeah, it's
France.
not like that.
It's not. There are trains here. Trust me, there are a lot of trains, but I can take a train to Oregon. I can take a train anywhere, but it's not compared to how the train. People rely on train more than plane.
Mm,
Here we fly a lot. Like it's far, very
uh,
far.
all right, there I prefer flying because
Yeah, I
mm,
think everybody, a lot of people fly than
mm,
train. If you ever thought about, if you ever tell somebody, I want to go to Minnesota, I will take a train. They're like, really? A lot
mm,
of time they will think about flying, and the East Coast is a little bit far. It's almost across country,
okay.
so it's very far away. You're thinking about the least hour, I would say 5 hours in the
That's
plane.
okay.
So if that train, you think about maybe 2 days or 3 days.
Okay.
Yeah, in the train.
That's that's a long
Yeah,
trip then. I prefer taking plane.
if
Yeah,
you, yeah,
we can take train, flew and go to Paris.
yeah.
Well, Paris, you pass through Paris, you go,
Yeah.
different. So it's
Yeah, I have a friend who I work with for like in a TV thing. Like, she's a producer. She went to Spain. Then she decided that, you know what, I'm gonna visit every like a lot of the big countries
mm,
in Europe. So
yeah,
she went to Spain. She went to Portugal. She went to England. She went to Germany. She went to France. She
yeah,
visited almost everywhere, Italy. I'm like, wow, this is really
mm,
cool. She
mm,
said, once you, it's very easy. You can take train
mm,
everywhere. In
yeah,
the USA, it's just far more different. You can think about, oh, I'll take a train to Mexico. It's different
yeah.
when you think about
America
it like that.
big now,
Huh?
America is big.
Yeah, especially the US states, they are very far. Like if you think about going to Washington, DC, or you're going to Tennessee, these places are very far. Like you're
Mm, mm,
traveling across country. So even the least time in plane is like 5 hours or more. So
mm,
it's not the least, but because like for example, you're going to West Coast country like Oregon, you're going to Oregon is like 2 hours, maybe 2 hours, 40 minutes in the plane. But when you're going across country, it's really far away. But
mm.
it's good though. I always advise people if you take the train, get the first class, the business class. That's the one that they will give you coffee, they give you tea.
I watched the other video where you are in a tree.
Yeah.
That tree was so amazing. I'm telling you, it wasn't like a tree at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, the train.
That video that you put out there.
Yeah, I tried the train. I didn't want
Oh,
to drive.
nice. I
Yeah,
love
I didn't want to drive, so I decided to take a train. And I was like, you know what? I will take the train business class
that
because
tree. That tree was too. It wasn't like a tree at all. It's just like a really posh building sitting there.
yeah,
Everything was in it.
you guys train are not like that, like fancy like that.
No, they got some fancy trees, but you got to pay for that
You pay a
part
lot
of
of money.
it. Yeah.
You pay a lot of money for that.
Yeah, if you want to go first class,
Yeah,
you should be ready to pay the extra.
yeah.
Mm.
I wanted to have the experience and do the YouTube video too. I was like, you know what? Let me just do this for fun. I didn't want to ride. I didn't want to like drive today to Orange County because one thing that we face in Los Angeles area is traffic. Is drives everybody crazy.
Mm.
So when you are taking like when you do the train, it's very fast. You don't have to like they don't stop in traffic. Like yeah, they don't.
You make me. I'm not cutting you off. You make me to laugh because when people go back to Liberia, they talk about the traffic. You know, they can get to places on time, and here you are talking about the traffic.
Yeah.
So traffic is everywhere.
Traffic. Oh, people that talk about Liberian traffic, a lot of people told me they say LA traffic is worse than Liberia traffic.
Can you
And
imagine
I
that?
was like, "Are you kidding me?" They said the only bad thing about Liberian traffic a little bit is the rules and regulations. Like LA, at least there are bad drivers here, but at least you know there's police looking on your shoulder at all time.
Mm.
So, and also when you're in a neighborhood, there are stop signs. And the person was saying that in like Sinker and other places, it's very hard to see stop signs. But they said that the Liberian traffic far better than LA traffic. They said they can. Somebody says the person was telling me. The person said I can stay in. I can drive in Liberia anytime I want, but in
Mm.
Los Angeles I can't drive here because
I think that the thing that people suffer from is that if you stuck up in the traffic and you don't have air conditioner car, you know,
no,
you'll be sweating in there. But
yeah,
if you really want to beat the traffic in Morovia, all you need to do is get on keke or get on motorbike. And
that's scary, sister. Don't take that risk.
I know, no,
That's one thing I don't want to do when I go to Liberia. Get on motorbike. Keke, it's okay. Keke, it's okay, but get on motorbike, no.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They just drive anyhow there with the.
Yeah, no, the motorbike is like maybe in LA. I don't. I wanted to have get a motorbike, but the accident rate in LA is so higher that
Mm,
I decided that I'm not gonna get a motorbike, especially in Liberia. Motorbike, I see
yeah,
all the
mm,
yeah. I see some of the guys that do my videos. Sometimes they will get on motorbike to do a video. I say,
mm,
please take
mm,
your time because
yeah,
tell the
yeah.
driver to go slow because you, especially when you pay the motorbike driver, you tell them go slow.
Mm.
Don't go too fast
Yeah,
because
they're
yeah,
very rough in driving their bikes.
yeah,
There, it's bad.
yeah. I advise you when you go to Liberia, please. We all love you. Don't don't take a motorbike. Keke is fine.
No, I gotta carry myself in style now, so I
What?
can ride motorbike.
Yeah,
Since I've been going, and I've never put myself on motorbike. And I ride keke,
yeah,
but not the motorbike because myself scared.
yeah.
They run between cars and things. I'm afraid of that. So even in areas I don't even do motorbike. I prefer walking to go wherever I want to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you thinking about going taking maybe getting a car in the future
But tomorrow,
to Liberia? Yeah.
I already got one car there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I sent my car in for a long time and left it there.
They will wanna so why am I asking all these questions?
Yes. So you when you watch the video, you will see.
Yeah.
That's the first. What happened to me when I went 2 or 3 years ago when I went the way I suffer. I suffer under the sun. When you're not used to the sun now,
Mm-hmm.
when you go back home, it gives you hard time. So I was under that sun, walking up and down, even to go in the market self. It's just like I was getting out of breath from the sun. So when I left, the next thing I told myself that I had to send, car back home so I can make life easy for myself.
Yeah.
I just sent my car back, and since then, that's what I've been using. So every time I go, I have my car, there to take me places. Make it
That's one of the advice that people been giving me. They said not having car in Monrovia is hell.
it's
Um, because yeah, it's almost like LA too. LA, a lot of people you have to have a car because oh, I'm not fan of the public buses here. I think you have you seen me take a bus, do the bus video in LA on my other channel?
no, I haven't
Yeah,
watched.
I did a bus video. I think that bus video, I think maybe that video got like 11,000 views already.
Hmm.
And I'm not fan of the Los Angeles buses. This stink. Especially
Mm,
the city. Yeah, you got
mm,
all these. Yeah, people say our people don't know in Liberia you that there are people out here struggling too. They
mm-hmm.
just think that
Yeah,
it's easy, but a lot
yeah.
of homeless people out here,
Mm-hmm.
like they are just struggling. Some of them live in this little tank
Mm-hmm.
where there is no electricity, no clean running water. They just don't have food. And when
Mm-hmm.
I go to I make these type of videos just to show people that hey, this is
Yeah,
what some of your
yeah.
people are going through.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's I try to make these type of videos now, and people trying to like those type of videos too. By the
Mm-hmm.
way, if you guys haven't checked out my other YouTube channel, let me promote my Sesmo now. You guys, it's called IMJEFFY. Angeline follow me a lot. That's why I really like my sister here. She followed me a lot everywhere. My other YouTube channel is called I Am Jeffy T. You guys go check it out. That's why she talk about the train, the VIP train.
Yeah,
Right.
that's a nice video. I really love. I enjoy watching it.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's you have I wanted to do that experience. One of the things I would do, I would take a train again to San Diego. But this kind of train when you're doing it, you get a business class, and then you get they feed you. They got food. They got that. Oh, when I by the time I leave their train, I eat all their
You
food.
make
They got
sure you got their food.
yeah, they got tea, they got coffee, they got
You got
biscuit, they
to enjoy
got
it. Yeah.
yeah. And I
Mm.
would just go and say, I'm not your typical business class man. I would put some of their food the stuff in my bag. And so then the guy, when I asked the guy, I said, "Hey, so this I can take some." He said, "Yeah, that's what you pay for.
Mm,
That you are first class." And I'm
yeah.
interesting. So by
You
the
know,
time,
the funny thing is, I don't know whether it's a funny thing, but every time I went out there and I see something different, something beautiful, my mind always flash back to Liberia.
yeah,
How how can I do this thing in Liberia? Or how can this thing, you know,
happy,
happen in Liberia? I
yeah,
whether it happened to other people, but for me, every time, even if I get on the train and I'm going somewhere, I
yeah.
will always think, can this thing also be in Liberia that will take people from one point to another? You
I
know,
always think the same. I
mm,
mean, even when I got on that plane, the first thing that train, the first thing I'll go into my head, I say, imagine you have a train from Monrovia
mm,
going straight Bone County,
mm,
Imba to Grand Gita, and all the way Maryland County.
mm,
Imagine you have a straight train that take you,
yeah.
or you have another train that take you from Monrovia, the coastline,
Mm-hmm,
going through Buchanan, going through Sino to straight to Maryland, or going a train from Monrovia straight to Lofa. Imagine you have all of this. That's how the country open. Many
mm-hmm,
people don't
mm,
understand this. Road
yeah.
connectivity, better transportation, all these things can
Mm-hmm.
really help a country. I'm like, man, if I was president, I'm not saying that's what I want to be, but if I was, my first 4 years will really focus on building roads,
Yeah,
road connectivity all over Liberia.
yes.
Imagine people are going to Sino County, the road is bad. Going to Grand Gita County, the road is horrible. Going
Mm,
to other part of Liberia, the road is bad. So when people go to Liberia, they just stop in Monrovia
mm-hmm.
because the roads are bad,
Yeah,
no good electricity, all of these things. That's what we need to focus on.
focus
Yeah.
on.
And I think when I get on these things too, I really think about it and say, man, imagine
Mm,
um we had this thing. Imagine you have a train, you have different train going to different part of Liberia. People
even,
will come, they
mm-hmm,
want to have this fun. They want to get on the train. Let me just take my train ride to Maryland County. Let me take my train ride to Lofa, Grand
mm-hmm.
Gita, Buchanan. It will be fun. You're on the train, you relax.
It really be fun. The other time when I was there, we passed through TV. Is it TB Annex?
Hmm.
To the back way there. See the beauty.
Yeah,
See the beauty. See the ocean. And it was in the evening time. Yeah.
yeah,
See the reflection from the sun to the sea, the water. See the beauty. I was just looking at it. I said, look at beauty.
yeah,
Look at beauty. I don't know, but we really, 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 really need to put our country first.
yeah.
Need to put our country first and do whatever we can to develop our country.
Yeah.
Seriously, because
I
the beauty is just wasting there.
It is. It is wasting. Our people need to pay attention to things that really need to work, that we
Mm.
need to do to really. Liberia is so developed. Liberia is one of the richest country when it comes to natural resources.
Yes.
There's not many countries you go to, you see diamond, you see gold, you see
Mm.
iron ore, you see all these things. And then from there, oil, even there was some point oil discovered in Liberia where Chevron was there in
Mm.
Liberia at some point. Everything you think about is just in Liberia. Then you have the beautiful coastline.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Everybody admire when they go there. Even Robert Sports, somebody I met, somebody on the job, they
Mm-hmm.
were telling me in LA, Hollywood area, the person was telling me the other man, one of my buddy went, he couldn't, every year he want to go to Liberia into Robert Sports
Mm-hmm.
because they have the best waves there for surfing.
But yeah,
And they say it's one of the best waves in the world when it
can you
comes.
imagine that?
That alone can be business. And
Yeah.
you go nice hotel where every year, every time you have serving competition, not even every once a year, but many time every
Mm-hmm.
month you have serving competition, you will attract people. All of these things is that things that people don't focus on. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
people focus on the politics in the country. It's so
Yeah.
frustrating.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so frustrating. But anyway, let me put my sister Angeline channel up again. That's her channel. Shout out to Angeline for always supporting everything Liberia. I don't know how you do it. You support everything Liberia. You follow me a lot on my channel. And you see, one thing people don't know, when I see somebody doing that, it really inspired me a lot. It's really motivates me because people that I don't care about, I don't check out their channel that much. I don't follow them a lot because it makes sense, right? People you don't care about, you don't follow them that much, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you are very supportive of Liberian. You was very a lot of people, a lot of the Liberian, you follow them. You are like showcase follow everybody too, and that's a good thing. And hopefully, many people can check out your channel and start and support the good work you are doing in Liberia. You are doing amazing work in Liberia. Some of us we still want to make it work to go back home, and you already have things going. I can't wait when I finish when I take my girlfriend to London when we finish your stuff. Then we come to Liberia and then drive your car around before we build our own house. Then we can stay in your house. We drive your stuff around. Then by the time I'm done, then by the time I build my own house, I can say, okay, have anything you want.
Ah,
Yeah, but I appreciate you for all the support that you do. Is
no.
there anything you want to tell me before I go?
Yes, I just want to say thank you for allowing me to come on your channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all the love and the support. This is what we talk about, networking and supporting each other, because we see the Ghanaians doing it, we see the Nigerians doing it, and other people doing it. So why can't we do the same? And now we're getting it. And at first, you will never see me to just come here like that, because naturally I'm a shy person. But when you started featuring me on your channel, now I'm loosening up.
Yeah,
I'm getting exposed, and I just want to say thank you for that, because it means a whole lot. And this is how people grow. You
yeah,
got to keep in your box and you think you will be discovered. You
yeah,
got to out of your box and be discover and flourish. So what you're doing, thank you so much. Continue to do more. And on your channel, there are so many good things that is on your channel. Every time when you post video out there, I watch it and I know what is going on back home. So that alone too can help me when I'm getting ready to go back home, what to expect, because now I've seen it on your channel and I have some kind of info of what happening back home. So thank you so much. You are doing a really, really good job. And not only me, but other people, you continue to bring other people on your channel and showcase them. That's the spirit, that's the love we talk about, and that's the development we talk about. So development can come in so many ways. If only people will just take the time, and understand these things. So it's not only about building in Liberia or doing business in Liberia, but networking too is another form of development.
yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I think it goes both ways. Like I was saying, you're one of the most supportive Liberians. you one good thing I know about you, not a day that you and I we had a conversation where you talk about, oh, what tribe this person from, or what this person. You always you are very open-minded Liberian who doesn't care. It doesn't matter. You may care about where the person from, but you are not gonna treat them different because they are from different place. I
Mm,
think that's a good thing, a Liberian who support other Liberian. I think that's the only thing that we can do to support to develop our country.
yeah,
And I just hope that other Liberian can do the same thing. Why not? They promote each other. That's
yeah,
why I was talking to my sister that came on earlier. I said, you know what, they collaborate, they promote each other. There are other Liberians have been talking about, and
mm-hmm,
they propose the same thing to me. Like, hey, you share my Facebook page, I share your Facebook page, and let's do that. And this will really make us grow. It's all about give and take in life. And
yeah.
um, the reason I call you my sister, trust me, you are qualified to be that my sister because you are always supportive.
Thank
And
you.
there are many times that I become a bad boy, and you still when I about to call you, I'm like, oh my god, I'm calling Angela, she'll be yelling at me. But then when I call you, you're so calm and easy. I think that's really good. A lot of people don't know the difference between seeing people and to being their friend, connecting with them, and everything don't have to be relationship or dating. It doesn't have to be like that. There are some people you just see they're like your family. You
Yeah,
collaborate with them. They're your friend. They're cool with you. You
yeah.
guys are cool. So you're my sister for life.
Thank you.
Anybody bring nonsense to you, just, I'm one phone call away.
I will tell them. I will report you to my brother, and definitely
Yeah,
he
let me
will.
come and deal with them. I
Yeah,
think
he will.
I
You
think a
know,
flight to London the next money.
something came to my mind just now,
Yeah.
and I think that's something that we need to look into.
Hmm.
It just flashed in my mind, and that is we that are doing this YouTube thing, the influencer thing, and we can open a TV station
Yeah.
in Monrovia or in Liberia. We can all contribute and open a massive TV station.
Yeah.
That's a big dream, but it can happen.
But you see, that has been my dream for a long time now. When you see the reason when I created my channel, I could have called it Jefferson TV or Jefferson Saba. But the
Mm,
reason I called it Liberian TV at that time because when I at that time Liberian you do when you search in Liberia at the time you see all the war footage
mm,
and there was not much Liberian media before
mm,
everybody started posting on YouTube. If you
mm,
check my channel is one of the Liberian TV was the channel that long time ago
mm,
that was out there at that time. I tried to find people. My sister, it was hard. When you think about how the guy you wanted the guy to paint your building and
mm,
he took the money and went. I would the bad part I wasn't even in Liberia finding people was hard. I would meet this person and say, "Oh, my brother, I'm down. I would do this for you." And
mm,
they would just take the money and run. And it's like they would just somebody would send me two video clips, not even 20-minute long, 20-second long. And that's just how it worked. So the main intention from the beginning was I want to have a TV station called Liberian TV Network or Liberian TV. And that has been that passion. So if other Liberians who I'm not just going to have anybody, but I mean any Liberian who is very serious about
mm.
this. They
Yeah.
want to join me to make this happen. We can have
Mm-hmm.
a thing called Liberian TV Network. We
Mm-hmm.
already have this establishment online. We can
Mm-hmm.
make it happen to have a very well, like big TV station. I have this experience out here.
Yeah.
They can bring their knowledge. And
Mm-hmm.
besides YouTube, I have the knowledge in the American media business
Yeah.
here. So you
Mm.
follow me, you see some of the stuff that I do.
Yeah.
So if other Liberians who are passionate, they can for me, I believe in Liberian working together. I started this, but I'm open to Liberian who want to join me to
Yeah.
make this a TV station because one thing that I learned in the American media and production film business here in Hollywood is that you cannot do things by yourself. You
Yes.
always need people around you.
Yeah.
So other people who have the passion, if they want to come to say, hey, let's turn this into a TV station, Liberian TV network, or at some point we can change the name to something that they feel okay with.
Mm.
That's something we can all talk about. What I care about is having a very good media station
Yeah.
that our people can watch not just home but
Mm.
abroad. A media station that is consistent,
Mm-hmm.
that bringing the news to our people. The
Mm-hmm.
every election time, not just one politician we are going to focus on. We are not going to depend on government to give us money before we
Oh.
can bring the news, but we
Mm.
can sponsor this from the beginning. There are many ways you make money from YouTube to
Mm.
even Facebook. You can make money from Facebook if you're posting real. Um, there are a lot of ways you can make money to sponsor yourself as a media station. Many Liberian media, I see them. I had some of their journalists struggling. They don't get paid and all of these things. Are the man, you in Liberia and you can create content. You can have a YouTube channel that is consistent, that is making a lot of money.
Mm.
You can have Facebook pages. Facebook make money. You can make money on Facebook now. You can make money on Instagram once you got certain subscribers.
Mm.
You can make money on TikTok. You can there are a lot of ways people can do it, but all of these things they don't know. And if I have a media station, if I was on the ground right now to found a TV station, I don't have to depend on, oh, you know what, the government doing this, they will pay me to make it work, or this person will pay me to write the news from their perspective when it's supposed to be what actually happening.
Mm-hmm.
And my media station is not going to be propaganda that going against every person that gain power.
Mm.
And, if once the people who want to come on board understand these things, because for me, I really want to have a legit media station that is not against. I'm not going to focus on going against George Weah. I'm
Yeah.
not going to focus on, if I had a TV station, it's not going to be focused on going against when Ellen was in power.
Yeah.
Even when Ellen was in power, not a day that we post that video that were against Ellen, or currently it's not a video about going against George Weah. It's more about Liberia.
Yeah.
And if George Weah is doing something bad, we talk about it. If he's doing something good, we talk about it.
Mm.
Whoever is in power doing something, we talk about it in a positive way, bringing it
Yeah.
good to our people,
Mm.
not just the bad stuff. We showcased in Liberia. We had drone and stuff looking at seeing Liberia from the sky, all kinds of stuff that can really promote Liberia.
Yeah.
So for me, Angeline, that's a good idea. But
Yeah.
that's the reason behind the Liberian TV network. And as time goes by, if that's something you're serious about and other Liberian YouTuber and other people are serious about it, I'm open to having that discussion. And
Yeah.
we all can start a TV station in Liberia.
Yeah. Let's do
Yeah.
it. We're gonna work on it, and it's
Yeah.
gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yes.
The good thing I know for sure that the platform already then established.
Yeah.
You have the YouTube channel already established. You
Mm.
have Facebook page already established. Then when you go and have a television station on the ground that is also broadcast online,
Mm-hmm.
all of these things will actually promote Liberia big time.
Big
Every
time.
Yeah, you go to different counties too, not just Monrovia.
Mm-hmm.
You go to Maryland, you go to Grand Gita, you go to Niba, you go to Grand Bassa.
Mm-hmm.
Every major traditional stuff going on, you broadcast it to the people. All of these things you'll see the difference. You know, there are many Liberians. When I see Liberian social media following on Facebook, I see that sometimes over 200,000. I'm like, wow, there are a lot of Liberians that go online.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if you have good content coming, you can have more people following you on YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah, and like CNN, they have they're on their website. You go there, there's so much you can do. You can read news,
Yeah.
you can watch the news, you can.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of things going on their website, and
And
they monetize their website too, so they make money
money. Yeah.
from their website. When you go on CNN website, you see advertisement there. When you monetize your website, when people go there, they see advertisement, they can click on it, and then you make money from Google or something. They
Yeah.
call the Google, I think, monetization program too, something AdSense, the Google AdSense. So all of these things, if the Liberian media know the real, but you see, when you say somebody, I had this before, where you say the kind of stuff, somebody listening to it on some of these shows,
Mm-hmm.
they don't know how they work. They just go boom, they jump into it, they go do it. Instead of them coming to you
Yeah. To
and saying, you have the knowledge, I have the plan for this. Like you were
Yeah.
saying now,
Mm-hmm.
I'm really interested in this. How about we join together and make it work?
Mm-hmm.
They will go and say, okay, I can go and do this. Let me start it. The next thing you know, it's
And
not
nothing.
going nowhere because they
Yeah.
don't know the strategy. They have
Yeah.
strategy. Some of
Mm-hmm.
us went to school for it. Some of us
Yeah.
we have the experience. You follow
Yes.
me all the time on
Yeah.
Instagram. You see what I do.
Mm-hmm.
It's so when somebody want to join with me, that person coming in, they have their knowledge, I have my knowledge. When
Yeah.
we join, it become big.
Yeah.
But if you just jump out, you go to Liberia and say, "Oh yeah, I can start my own thing," and then the next thing you don't know the real strategy how they will work. I'm talking about you can monetize your Facebook page, but what are some of the things you need to do to really get more out of it?
Yeah.
There's somebody who can have that strategy. What are some of the things you need to do to monetize your website so that it can bring more ad?
Mm-hmm.
If there are more, if I collaborate with you, you can bring something to the table. If
Mm-hmm.
I collaborate with, let's just say, for example, someone that's Stefan, he can bring something to the table. So it's like teamwork.
Yeah.
Everybody work together.
Mm-hmm.
If you, Angeline, say, "Oh, Jefferson, how about we build our own TV station?" I'm not gonna say, "No, I'm in Hollywood. I have the experience already, so I don't want to do that." I will listen to you because there might be stuff you bring into the table.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, but anyway, Liberian don't work together sometimes. The everybody want to do their own thing.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the day, it don't go nowhere.
Or anywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We're gonna work on it, and as we're talking it now,
yeah,
few years from now, we'll
yeah,
be running that TV station, and we will come on air and say
yeah.
yes.
The,
Because
the good thing
we,
is, the
mm,
good thing is the experience is there. Some of us we have something to show about it, and
mm,
that would be my goal is and dream is for it to be something you haven't seen in Liberia before. Something
yes,
really a
yes,
good network station that have great content, consistent content, right? Positive reporting.
this kind of thing alone can even make those people that like those Liberians that went away for a very long time, can even make them to come back home.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
actually,
it's international. They see things. They see how Liberia is. They see you showcasing it.
yeah,
They see how things are. It
yeah,
makes them eager to
yeah,
come and
yeah,
to promote Liberia, to give their own part of the development that they want to see in Liberia. So
yeah.
same thing we continue to say over and over here. You know.
Yeah, you see, when you're talking about these things in places like Liberia, I've talked about something like this before. Oh, starting a TV station. Some people say, "Oh, that they say it's not easy or it's hard to do it because you don't make money from it." I said because the way they do it,
Mm,
if you know how to do it to set it up, you are gonna make money.
mm-hmm,
For example, places like YouTube, there's possibility of making money is there already.
mm-hmm,
In Facebook, the possibility of making money is there. The Instagram, you can make money. TikTok, you can get money from fan. Then your own YouTube channel. So, but before that happen, you got to build your fan base
mm-hmm,
first. Yeah, Liberian TV network right now has over 26,000 subscribers. If we
mm-hmm,
have like great content coming in, that it's a good thing that people want to check out every time.
mm-hmm.
Each time you got different show going on, or you have the right content coming. I mean, people, you will really benefit from it, but people don't create the content. Most of the Liberian media YouTube channel, they are not consistent posting on
Mm-hmm.
YouTube, and then they expect to make money.
Yeah, yeah.
It doesn't work like that. You
That
gotta,
don't-
yeah,
Mhm,
content first.
mhm,
When you create content, even if you every day, if you have all kinds of content coming out of Liberia, TV show,
mm,
this, that, you will, and you start a website that is subscription based,
mhm,
where people go on that web with that app on TV, they can see like Liberian movie, they can see TV shows, they can see
mhm,
music videos, and they will even want to pay for that subscription because
mhm.
there's a good content.
Yeah,
But if you don't have content, how will people do all of these things? They will not pay for it
yeah,
because you are not. And number two, create quality content. There's
mm,
a reason Hollywood movie made billions of dollars.
Yeah.
because
Very.
they put a lot of time in the
Yeah.
movie. Like
Mhm.
Avatar, for example, they put a lot of money in it. So when people watching it, they're like, "Wow, look at that kind of stuff."
Yeah.
But when you make a movie where even the gun sound is like somebody popping the in a plastic bag or something, it's like fake. People will not really spend more money to watch it. Yeah, so all of these things is about um the content, the kind of idea that you bring up. Like
Mhm.
people watching Black Panther,
Mhm.
oh, Wakanda Forever. That
Mhm.
movie you watching it, you're like, oh wow, they put some money in it. So, but if I wake up and just go do my own Black Panther in Monrovia, I'm
Yeah.
copying the people idea. Huh?
Mhm. Mhm.
I'm copying the people idea and I say Black Panther. Or I try to make a movie about Liberia 1847.
Mm.
I'm making a movie in Monrovia 1847, but I'm not using a real sound stage where
Yeah.
the
And
background,
the
everything,
clothes.
yeah,
Yeah.
the
Mhm.
background, everything looked like 1847. It
Yeah.
doesn't look like our modern time where you see it says Cellcom or Lone Star Cell. In
Mm.
1847, there was no such thing as Lone Star
It's
Cell.
gonna work. Yeah.
So
Mhm.
these are the filmmaking 101 they teach us in Hollywood. Like when you are making a movie, every story has when, how, why, and
Mhm.
what. All these different questions are asked in a movie. I
Yeah.
can be making a movie about President Dole administration. Then there's a signboard behind me that says President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. It's like, okay, I'm making a movie about William V.S. Thurman.
Uh,
His presidency, that was his time.
mm.
President Thurman. And then there's something that says Dr. George Weah,
Mm.
President of the Republic of Liberia. And I didn't pay attention to that. Or
No.
there's a background actor that is in the camera that is, you're seeing. A t-shirt says CDC. During that time,
There
there's
was.
no CDC. Or, So
Mm.
for me, yeah, anyway, Julie B is watching from North Carolina. Hey, thank you for watching. How you doing? Long time I haven't seen you. I know you guys miss me. I miss you guys too. So my sister, let's go for this. When you're ready, we all want to make the
we
difference.
we are going to go for it. We're gonna work on it now that we already put it in the atmosphere. It's
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're gonna start working on it.
Yeah.
And I forgot to say something. I just want people to know. I know I've said it before. I think
I
I've
was talking too much, my sister. So yeah, I don't blame you.
no, everything that you said, it makes sense. I just wanted to talk a little bit about my charity.
Oh yeah, yeah. Please.
Yeah, my charity work I'm doing. So
What's
it's
the name?
um what's the name now? Sef? Old Age Foundation.
Oh,
O
age.
Yeah, Old Age Foundation.
What does that mean? What
Oh,
do you do?
so we are it's all about catering to older people.
Oh wow.
Yeah, our old moms and our old pops. So we cater to them. We provide food for them. We send them to hospital if they need be, and if we have clothing, that if they need clothing, we provide clothing for them, and emotional support. So it's all about financial support and whatever support that we can give to our old people in Liberia. So this is what the charity is about.
Mm,
Don't want to believe that because you old now, so you don't have a worth or you are not valued member of the society, because this is what we see happening around. When I was in Morovia last year, I saw lots of old people roaming the streets and begging, putting their hand to the car door, begging for money or food or something. And some of them you see walking in the street, and which is dangerous to their well-being because the motorcycles and all of you know those people that drive around roughly could hit any one of them, and then it could lead to death or serious illness. So we don't want to see those kind of things. We don't want to see our grandmoms, our grandpaps in the street begging. So we found a need to create this charity to be able to help them in whatever way we can and take them from the street, find a place for them. We're working on that. My dream here is to have this place where I will build for them to live, and then they will have that most support from me or from the organization. But for now, because it's just a new charity, so we're trying to put ourselves together and see how we can help our people,
Yeah,
our poor people. Yeah, so that's what it's all about.
that is really good.
Yeah, so anybody can be a part of it. If you want to help financially, you are welcome. You want to help emotionally, because there are some people that need to be counseled. Some of the old people that need to be counseled. So if you are a counselor and you out there, it must not be only money. You can, contribute your time. You can come, you can talk to those old people. We have meetings every month. The first Wednesday in every month we do have meetings. So the meetings there is we sit down and just discuss, eat, drink, and people share their ideas. People talk things that they know from their young days or whatever they want to discuss. They discuss it, and then people go home, go to their various homes. But as we see lots of these people, even if we say go home, the home that they go to is not even conducive. But we are just starting off, so we stay trying to put ourselves together to help, our people. So if you are out there, you're listening, don't ask. I don't want to get emotional here, but sometimes it is emotional for me because just seeing the people, they were once young like you and I, you know, and today some of their family, some of them don't even have family. Some of their children abandon them.
Mm.
Reason they abandon them because they themselves they don't even have the hand, so they leave their mothers and their father or their grandparents in the streets to be out there. So we don't want to just look at these things and just make it stand a blind eye. Then who are you if you see, somebody in need and you cannot help? Then who are we? So I'm sorry, I'm kind of
No,
emotional.
no, don't be sorry. I mean, let it out sometime.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but we need to help in whatever way we can to help our people. If Liberia was not like this, it wasn't like that. But situation make it like this today. So what can you do? Is it Martin Luther King that says, don't ask what your country can do for you, but what can you do for your country, right? So don't ask what these people will give me, what would I gain from them? But look at it like you are doing it for your own self.
yeah,
Yeah, for your own self. So we want everyone to be part of this charity organization. We want you to be part. If you can help in any way, financially, um, emotionally, or whatever way you can help, please be a part of it. We've been running it almost going to a year now. So we want to try to do our first food distribution soon, where we'll be able to give the people food and do what we can. So if you want to be a part of it, you can go to my channel there and just leave me a message,
yeah,
or they can even ask you, Jeff, and I know you will pass the message
yeah.
over to. Yeah.
So,
So
yeah. So, if somebody wanted to help you help financially, how can they help? Do you guys have mobile money, WhatsApp, not WhatsApp, or even WhatsApp if they want to reach out to you, email address, or Can you
Yeah,
give the information like EV Venmo, all this stuff that any way they can help in that format?
yeah. We have mobile money.
Can we start with the email just in case they want to reach out to you?
If they want to reach out to me, they can email me, which is Japa Angeline at
Can you spell it? J
double P-A-H J-A J-A-P-P-A-H.
A P P A H
Yeah, J-A-P-P-A-H.
H.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then Angeline, Angeline at yahoo.co.uk.
.com.
No, at yahoo.co.uk.
At Yahoo. .co.
Yeah,
.uk.
yeah. So at Yahoo,
Mm-hmm.
period, co,
Mm.
period, UK.
Okay.
Mhm.
Let me put it up there. If it's not, then
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
Yeah. So if you guys have anything to say to Angeline, this is the right email address. It's at JAPPAHANGELINE
yeah,
at Yahoo.
yeah.
Dot- Yeah, that's it, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So let me put it on Facebook too. So
Yeah,
that's it right there.
yeah,
So now we go to the other information like WhatsApp and stuff like that if they want to reach out to you.
yeah. But we're still working on all of those other things. But WhatsApp, you can get to me on WhatsApp, no problem. We want to create our website, but that will take time. And other platform that we want to create, just be patient. It's going to take time, but it will happen.
So if they wanted to help you financially, I think you're about to get some information when I told you to do the email first.
Yes, so they can contact me on my phone, on my number.
Yeah.
07940
07940
6556.
6556. Is that like Liberian number or
That's my UK number.
oh, okay.
Yeah, my Liberian number. What I would do is when they get in contact with me through email or whatever means, then I can give them the Liberian number because there are people that is working there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there are people that is working in that office. So I have my assistant there. I have the uh how they call it, the secretary, financial secretary, and other group of people there.
Yeah.
So, but I don't have their number with me now to give because the whole broadcast was not it was not
Yeah, it was same plan.
yeah,
So what I can do, I can just I think the best way for to deal with this, even if somebody want to help financially, they should just email you the email address that's up right now. But I
yeah,
think what you are doing is great, like to help the old people. Yeah, there are a lot of organizations about help the kid, help women, help this, help that, but to help the old people is a really good thing. So yeah, hopefully people reach out to you. Hopefully, yeah, you're doing great thing.
yeah.
Yeah, but
Thank you.
thank you so much. And like that plan a real one. Let's
Yeah,
plan a very good interview.
yeah,
Maybe before you go to Liberia. When you
yeah.
see you going to Liberia again?
Soon,
Okay.
soon.
Yeah. So yeah, you don't have to say here because yeah, but anyway, what we can do, we can plan a specific day. Then that way, it's 100% plan. We can
Yeah,
have some ideas on some of the stuff we can talk about. So when people come here, they know they're coming to you. They're
yes,
coming to see you. I will prepare things
yeah.
too. So they
Okay.
can we can if you want to like things like your other YouTube page, this all the information will be there. But I
Yeah,
just want to say thank you so much. It was great talking to you. I want to go and check out my friend Stefan, what he's doing
yeah.
and see what's up. Maybe I might jump in there too.
Okay, brother. All right. You
All
take
right.
you for having me.
Thank
I
you.
love you guys.
Thank you so much, my celebrity sister. It's always good talking to you. Yeah, there are a lot you are dealing with where your brother, he can be a problem a lot of times.
No problem, brother. Thank you. Bye bye.
All right, bye. Hey, everybody, thank you for watching. I've been sitting here for more than 3 hours. I just want to say thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. I haven't done live show in a while, but I will just try to find way to do this. I've been busy in recent time. Please check out my friend Angeline YouTube channel. That's it right there. If you type that in, Angeline, you just say Liberia, Angeline Liberia, you'll be able to find her. But I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. I will see you guys next time. My friend Stefan from Liberian Connection is going. He said he will be going live, so I want to go. If he's still there, then I'll check him out. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Have a great day.